And Blackout immediately walks away.
He immediately walks away as soon as we live.
I
We
did.
are.
I did.
That's
Yes,
all
I
right.
did. I immediately walked away.
He
He
said,
said,
look,
I ain't in this. Back
he
to
said, look, they're gonna have to wait on Blackout Jones, the historian.
Mm-hmm.
he wanted to make that a dramatic entrance.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm like, look, there's no need to be dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, is there truly a need, or is there?
It was.
I
It
don't
was.
know.
Let me see. We get it started.
I thought you was gonna be singing the Black Eyed Peas. Let's get it started.
Now let's get it started. Let's get it started. Oh, we can't say that.
See, you didn't have the edited versions growing up. I can tell.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Yeah.
My mom got me. Santa Claus got me.
Santa Claus got you what?
The Ludacris Word of Mouth album.
Oh dang! Santa didn't get it, did he?
Yeah. Santa Claus got it, but it was the edited version. I was cussing all kinds of stuff. My mom was like, "What?
Yeah,
what are you listening to, son?
That's ludicrous."
Luda.
But it was the clean version. I was just saying the cuss word, and I didn't know the cuss words wasn't coming, so I wasn't hidden by the cuss words. I was hidden by like a fart sound or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So she got mad. You ain't supposed to know this.
Well, I can't help but know it because guess what? That's all I know, baby. All I know is to keep it real.
Exactly.
And you got your you got your Shadur Sanders watch up there, don't you?
But it wasn't Shadur time because
It sure wasn't.
Bruh, hey, O line, D line,
Trash.
all the lines got
Trash.
Asuda.
Trash.
Look, because my thing is that boy gonna get hurt, bro. Look, the way that they allow that man to get sacked, bro, he couldn't get anything off.
He trash. I mean, he's not trash. Like the
But his
team as
O-line
a whole, is trash, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you don't recruit, you can go to the store all you want and go get whoever you need to get. But if there's no continuity and you don't recruit, there is still recruiting in this world of college football.
Exactly.
If you don't do that, and then your staff ain't really a staff. I mean, Warren Sapp, no. I know that's your boy and everything, but no, he ain't coached anywhere else. He ain't had that experience. I mean, yeah, you could be the player. That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
He had that Madden coach game a few years ago.
I guess. You know what I'm saying? But that a couple other people on there, like you could just tell. There's no continuity, man. People haven't been there for years. This ain't, like they talk about Tennessee, right? And they talk about how, Tennessee was the 47th ranked team in the transfer portal. They were ranked 47. You know why they were ranked 47? Because we ain't had to go out there and get too many.
Tell
Exactly.
That's why. We ain't got to be number one. I'd rather be 47 than number one, because if you're number one, that means you got to get a whole lot of people for what you don't have.
And I think that's the main thing, like, a lot of people have to see when it came to Colorado Deion Sanders, is that there was no freaking possible way that he was going to be able to recruit after what happened last year. He lost all his recruitment from the catastrophe that happened last year. Respectfully, I love Deion.
He don't have nobody. He don't recruit. Dude only had like 6 players that he recruited actually from high school.
True.
Dog.
True.
You know how many people, people like Georgia, for instance, they recruit 13 linemen alone.
I don't know that.
We ain't going to count the rest of the positions that they recruit. You only got 6, and you only got 2 that are linemen. Everybody else is eBay. Man, get out of here, man.
Get out of here with that. Yeah, Shador wasn't doing too much of this.
And he ain't going to be doing too much of that for the rest of the season.
Well, they play Colorado State next, right?
Yeah, Colorado State wants some too.
Yeah, they already talking.
But look, Deion not going to be there after the season. They're going to come up with something. There's going to be either Oh, there's something that either he had to leave for whatever reason, or there's a mutual thing between the administration and him. But he's not. Why? Why would he come back? He don't recruit. Who's gonna be your quarterback?
Well, he losing Shador and he losing Travis.
And he losing Shiloh too.
That is right. Yep.
And he probably gonna lose Jimmy Horn.
Yeah, because Jimmy is senior, right?
I don't know what he is.
Yeah.
He said, I know
he is a junior. He is junior or senior, but he definitely. I think Jimmy is probably gonna put in for the draft. But him being 5'9", that boy, look, Stephen Smith Jr. Boy, look, he can do something.
Let's not. Shador ain't off the hook. You hold the ball too long, and then your offensive coordinator don't call the plays to get the ball out your hand.
That 5-step, bro. That 5-step drop, bro.
Dog.
It kills him every time.
It ain't nothing but a car crash out there.
Literally, as soon as he get that fifth, he probably get 4 or 5 steps back, and next thing you know, they already on him.
That's it. But anyway, enough of them, man. Let's go ahead and get on with the getting.
Drop my theme music.
4 steps past love. Oh, my bad.
What the?
Y'all remember that Drew Hill song? Y'all was talking about 4 and 5 steps.
4 steps.
Taking the reins of this game, so you better finally see the BS numbers really on time. Keep it updated, probably demonstrating that we really iconic out here making changes. Shop the game, we the ones who best. Hope fans, we up now forget next. Trigger train, man, it's all Blkout Jones out here keeping it. Yeah, you already know the game. You know what I'm saying? Don't these real podcasts giving out fake news while we out here keeping it real.
Hey, you already know what to do. What's popping? It's the undeniable, the reliable, the one and only Trigger Trade Night, and we in your city tonight. So what's popping?
And this your boy Blkout Jones, the historian, and I do have a "You Gots to Do Better" for AEW booking, but you'll hear it later. Let's go.
And it's your boy, Mr. 211, and at least neither one of us got to do better yet.
Amen.
Keep that in mind.
Yet.
Welcome to the Beyond the Bell podcast. Bye.
Oh,
I'm never doing
and
that.
As y'all see,
that didn't feel right.
Look, and as y'all see, we are missing one of our illustrious hosts. He is currently handling business, at a presidential rally. Shout out to Mr. Carlito the Cannon.
Cannon.
I wouldn't go.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's all right. It's all right.
Don't worry about
We're gonna let it slide.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But how we doing today, fellas? What we getting into for the subject matter, man? What to do? What's popping?
Oh man, I'm doing good, feeling great. You know what I'm saying? Man, let's get to it. Let's get to that the look. I like to call it the look. When someone says that you deserve a championship, but I ain't talking to you.
Yeah.
Look, I'm looking at you, but I'm not looking at you. Oh, that's
exactly.
Ooh, boy, maybe you want to get up.
At me. I didn't know how to feel about that.
Look, maybe you want to get up out my seat. Shake it off a little bit. Ooh, wait.
That was a bar.
You weren't about to do it. Get about your seat. You won't do it.
Who could he have been talking to though? Who could that have been directed towards though?
You know who?
Tell him.
The chosen one.
The chosen one.
And I'm not talking about Drew McIntyre either.
You talking about LeBron James?
Yeah, I'm definitely not talking about him.
Oh damn.
You didn't switch sports on us. LeBron James. I was really about to say that too. But who is you talking about? Because I didn't got lost for a second.
Jacob Fatu.
Oh, okay.
Wee.
That was a beautiful thing, though. I was sitting right here. I was just like,
hey, the shock,
you have to do it.
The bewilderment on my face,
exactly.
The level of excitement that Mr. Jacob, the Samoan werewolf. I said werewolf. Ooh, Lord, werewolf.
Ain't he werewolf?
The werewolf.
Oh.
The soon to be, maybe head of the table, maybe Roman Reigns' ally, maybe the right-hand man, the
He-
one, the
He ain't gonna be
only.
world champion no time soon.
It's
Solo.
possible.
Out.
But if you look at the dynamic of it, we always, we've been sitting here talking about Jacob Fatu basically being that person that may turn on, Solo in Bloodline 2.0. Hey, could there be a situation where maybe Roman sent a message to Cody to go that route to cause some type of friction? You know what I'm saying? Are there, we always talk about layers to this. Is that a layer that could have taken place behind closed doors?
Most definitely.
I wouldn't be mad at.
We love a little bit of confusion. We love a
Exactly.
little bit of chaos.
Yeah.
Why not?
But Roman said, I'm gonna take this down from the inside. I ain't even got to worry about beating every one of you. We just gonna cause dissent within the ranks. Y'all will beat yourselves, and then I just come pick up the Ulafala. What is it? Whatever it is. I can't say words.
Not the whatever it is. Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, that's probably offensive to our Samoan. I'm sorry. That was my bad.
Yeah.
How do you say it? On Una from
Don't worry
about
it. Look. We're just gonna move past.
I can't remember.
Yeah. Roman gonna pick it up and just be like, oh.
Yeah, he's gonna feel it like Tama Tonga felt it.
Well, you know what he do? He do the wild thornberries.
What is it? Daniel Thornberry?
Hey man, leave my boy alone.
Has Tama Tonga said a single word? Yeah.
Leave my boy alone, man.
Yeah. Aside from that, all that.
Yeah, he said a couple. I mean, in the beginning, you know what I mean. Yeah. He said a couple words at the beginning like Paul Heyman.
Oh, so we know
Paul Heyman. Like he's spoken words. He's always talking about the tribal chief. Saying he will say like orders from the tribal chief. He always kept saying that to Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
So we can confirm that Tama Tonga knows probably about 8 English words.
I mean, he really know a lot. He knew a lot in New Japan, but we're not going to we can't even speak on that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of vulgar, we don't know what he was saying going on
in America. He ain't said a coherent sentence yet.
Yeah,
see,
I mean, but I think with everything that's going on within the sanctions of the bloodline, with how everybody's aligned between the assignments, between who's next, we all, like how we said every podcast before this, every episode before this, Jacob Fatu is going to be the guy. He's going to be a guy. He's going to be one of the guys that's going to hold a championship in WWE here soon. I don't know how soon, but here soon. And when you got the face of WWE, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, saying, hey, I'm not looking at the head of the table, the wannabe head of the table. I'm looking at you, the one who's orchestrating all this madness and chaos together, because the bloodline would not be as strong as it is without Jacob Fatu. So, sir, I'm calling you out. And the way that the crowd, the internet erupted, I was like, yo, we getting this for real? I said, it's too good to be true. It's way too good to be true.
They was out there jump. Oh.
But my thing is, then Solo, look, he like the dad that's in the corner. You doing something you ain't supposed to do. And he said, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, he did.
All right? You good? You seen that?
Like Jacob. You can read his lips like, Jacob, what are you doing?
What the hell are you doing, son? This is my time.
He said, you ain't going to make the same mistakes I made. I'm going to just make them over again.
Look, what's up, Steven?
What's going
on? Look. Oh, that is right. That is right. Look.
Oh, Lord. It's going to be 3 hours, man. I ain't got that. I want to go to sleep.
Look, it's been a long week. But the way that last week ended on Fox, set up towards this week on USA, is going to be magical. Like, you start off with the bloodline, and you start off again with the bloodline. Like, I think altogether, the way that the bloodline has constantly thrashed, came through WWE, constantly is continuing to elevate the storyline. You see the little sprinkles of, I don't know what we're getting here. Like, we see that Jacob says, oh, I love you, Solo. I love you, Solo.
You're saying it too hard. We know how that goes when you love somebody a little too tough. Ask Rhea Ripley.
Too soon.
We know what happened. No, it ain't too soon. It's right on time.
Got everything that was coming to him.
When you love too hard, when you love hard, it just don't be right.
Loving you. Oh no, hold on, my fault. That's
look,
Jeffrey Osborne. Y'all don't know.
look, we about to get copyright.
Sir.
But I truly think that the way that this storyline is going to go is going to elevate, bro. Like literally, it's forever changing. We just don't know what direction it goes. We can sit here, we can armchair book it, we can say that it's going to go this way. It can be signs here, but we all know the bloodline is always going to be a swerve. It's always going to be something up they left hand, they right hand, they right sleeve, they left sleeve, up through they leg or whatever. It's coming out of all kinds of places that we just don't know. And the way that they're setting Jacob up. If we get a Jacob and Solo matchup, a Jacob bloodline matchup, like I don't see us in the foreseeable future having anything Jacob and Roman. But
not for a while.
If that does happen, yeah, not for a while. But if it does happen, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, of course.
But at the end of the day, that man is on the rise. That man has some promising places that he's going to go and that he can go. The way that you destroy everybody.
Yeah.
And then you had everybody come in the ring. And I just want to say one thing about Nick Aldis. And Nick Aldis is that guy. He is the manager. He keeps the glue together on the Blue brand.
He does.
I don't know how the Mr. Baldy, is not keeping it together on Raw. Like, you got to hold at least 8, 9, 10 men in the ring, and you got one person that can stop it. But then on Raw, you got Muzz getting jumped on 8 times, and you can't stop it, and you got 20 other people in the ring. I just don't get that. But that's besides the point.
I can tell you why. Ain't nobody messing with Nick Aldis like that. Nick Aldis is the kind of guy that looks at it and says, yo, you mess up my suit.
Carlito Cannon in the house.
Cannon.
Oh, Cannon. I said it. He heard it.
This guy.
Had to come to
Oh, that's
the Wedding March.
I'm sorry.
There you go. Y'all saluting to the bride coming down the aisle?
I mean, she's she already saluted.
Exactly.
Yeah, when the bride comes down, you got to salute.
I mean, you say that now.
But my bad, TJ. But go ahead, TJ. My
bad. Yeah, Nick Aldis said, like, they're scratching the suit, they're scratching your hair. Just like Chris Tucker said in Rush Hour. But everybody looks at Madam Pierce, because we call her Madam anyway, you see what I'm saying? It's like, man, bump you. Step in here if you want to, I'll knock your head clean off your shoulder. He don't do it.
Don't get it twisted. Nick Aldis still active.
Yeah, that's what I said. Nick Aldis will come in there and whoop you.
Yeah, he's still active. I don't know about scrap iron, man. He ain't scrapping too much.
Nick Aldis' shoulders is wider than my apartment. So I ain't messing with him if I see him in the street.
TJ, something wrong with you. Something is seriously wrong with you. His shoulders are wider than your apartment?
Yeah, that's how small my apartment is.
He must be got a studio. He must be got a broom closet for an apartment. At that
got
point.
Efficiency.
No,
he got that efficiency.
At the end of this, that's it. That's the apartment. The door is right there. Anyway, that's my whole point. Nick Aldis has a sense of authority around him that Adam Pearce just don't. Ever since Roman sunned him a couple years ago.
Oh yeah.
He just ain't recovered since.
Adam Pearce.
And I think the opening segment, everything went smooth, and it set up the tag match for later that night. I think you having all the teams come out, you got DIY, you got the Profits, that always wants to smoke.
The street poverty.
Yeah.
That's what they're called. Street poverty. They're not profiting anything. They haven't profited anything since SummerSlam 2 years ago in Nashville, Tennessee. They're the street poverty. That's what they are. That's their new names.
They're the street probablies.
No, street poverty. Let's go. Continue.
No, bro. Like,
no, what?
Hashtag.
You speaking facts. You speaking facts. Like at the end of the day, I feel like
that in the comments.
Look, the way that the Street Profits have fallen from grace and the expectation of them should have been skyrocketed. Like, there's no way that we're in 2024 going in 2025 and the Street Profits have yet to regain or come close to sniffing like an actual close win of the World Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, street
I just
poverty.
don't get it.
Yeah.
It's a doggone shame. You remember when they came out there that one time they had the baby and I thought they was going to skyrocket to the
Hey man,
summit.
listen.
They
We
did.
took pictures with these guys.
They did. I wasn't there.
Carlito Cannon had the whole fit on.
Hey, look, you know what
They
he
were
did,
loving
right?
it.
He said,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And
They
Montez
had it all going.
but we ain't raising cups to nothing because ain't nothing in the cup. Ain't
And then
nothing
all of a
but
sudden,
smoke.
SummerSlam, you lose to the Usos. You come out there with your Titans outfit on. That was a red flag already. Yeah.
They tried to beat them hometown. They did most of the time like the Titans do and lose.
Anyway,
But-
street poverty, and we'll get to street poverty a little bit later. But go right ahead.
But next we had Bayley versus Tiffany Stratton. Obviously, Bayley is getting back into the flow of things after losing her championship.
Yeah.
To me, I don't know. It was a pretty decent match. Obviously, Tiffany's gonna be Tiffany. They're gonna ride it out for her for a while. She's gonna take some L's, obviously, because she's the heel. Bayley's gonna take some dubs, but I just don't see the connection right now continuing going forward with Bayley, especially in this. But I don't know who else you give to Nia and Tiffany.
I'm very interested in that dynamic with Stratton being the Money in the Bank winner and Nia being the women's champion.
You know what's gonna happen?
Like, I really want to know how that's gonna go down. Is it going? Who turns on who?
That's the
As
big,
I can see Steven talking about building up Tiffany as a babyface. Like, I can see that happening,
right?
Because Nia is not babyface material.
Nah,
she's so better being a heel.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Tiffany, babyface, crowd would eat it up.
Them t-shirts going off the rack.
It's Tiffany time.
Right?
It's Tiffany time.
They're going to start selling little watches, little Barbie dream houses and all that old stuff.
Not dream house.
Barbie convertible and whatnot. Tell me I'm wrong. Wait till it happens, Black. Wait till it happens.
Look, they selling a dream. Man. They selling a dream. But I can see that. I can definitely see that a little bit more as everything plays out. You got Tiffany that's on the rise. She's still making a name for herself. You're kind of still teasing the whole Nia cash-in situation. You're kind of teasing what side are you playing. Do I cost you the match or causing confrontation between the two?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but I can definitely see Nia definitely turning on her.
Right.
Because of the threat of that briefcase.
And that briefcase, whenever it gets cashed in, I don't know when, but we know what it's going to possibly potentially set up. If it doesn't get cashed in before then, we know who is on the way back. And we know we probably going to get that match first.
Ooh,
Charlotte Flair.
I know.
Yeah,
Charlotte Flair.
No, fam, I'm not.
Honestly, I'm not for a Charlotte Flair championship win. I don't think she needs one. She's had I wouldn't say, I don't want to sound like a hater, but my God, Charlotte has won enough. Like, we got to let
she had about what, 14 times already?
What, she's a 12-time champion? I can't remember.
No, I'm betting on 14.
12 or 13.
Put $1 on.
It's somewhere around there. She close to the record. Okay, she close to the record. And I believe, yeah, you know, Nia definitely moves a lot better in ring. I think her matches have been a lot more enjoyable this run. Like, she has some top tier matches, especially when you look at the lead up to the Queen of the Ring. You had her match with Rhea, her match with Bayley at what was it? SummerSlam. That was fire. Like, she's had some banger matches, and I think as she continues to go on, she could definitely put on a banger match with Charlotte. She definitely can put on a banger match with Tiffany. But I don't know how you set that up. You know, I don't know if you set up a triple threat. I don't know if you do you let Charlotte win and Tiffany versus Charlotte, or you do Nia, Tiffany, you let her get her comeuppance with her. But those are some things to really think about. But obviously Bayley came out with the win on that one. We understand, we still see that story unravel. And then the disappointment of the night, the most stupidest. Like I really was upset with Trips. Trips had me pissed. He had me hot.
Yeah, he had you
Pissed.
heated.
P-I-S-S-E-D.
I saw it. He had you heated.
The simple fact of Giovanni Vinci made his short-awaited debut. Now, Trick or Trey, why would you say short? This man's entrance was longer than his freaking match. How long did his match last?
Like 5 seconds.
Shoot, felt like 3 to me.
Look, his vignette was longer than that.
I'm saying.
To me, what was realistically, what was the point of that? I don't get that. What was
I don't either.
Like, you build him up as, hey, I'm Giovanni Vinci, I'm coming to SmackDown. You know, you as a cocky, as a confident guy, and Apollo Crews
of all people.
Apollo Crews pins him in 4 to 5 seconds.
See, they did it wrong.
Look, the damn roll up.
The most dangerous move in all of professional wrestling.
That damn roll up will get you every time.
I'm telling you, they did it all wrong in the first place. The first thing Giovanni Vinci was supposed to have done in the first place was get his get back against at least Ludwig. At least Ludwig. Because I tried to find him and run him over with the car. That fancy old car. I'd be like, hold on, wait. There you go. I got something for your tail.
Well, evidently they don't look at him as that type of person to get his get back.
But what do you do next? Like, to me, you shoot his credibility.
There's
you have him losing 5 seconds.
To Apollo Crews.
To all people. That's, hold on, who they do? Like, kind of like when Cameron Grimes, when he debuted on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah.
And he beat Baron Corbin straight out the gate.
Corbin,
what does that do?
Corbin can eat that.
Got him that farewell tour.
But
I don't worry about that doggone hill.
You say Corbin can eat that, but see what happened to Corbin after that. Nobody took Corbin
NXT and had a monster run.
Yeah, but guess what? He can take that. He could take the move, but was it good for that moment? Nobody wanted to see him on the main roster after that. Nobody wanted. Yeah. After he took that L from
that damn hillbilly.
Grimes.
Cameron Grimes. Yeah. Once you take that L from Cameron Grimes off rip, like opening move, you out, you done?
Oh yeah, he had the double stomp to the chest.
Yep. And lost. Kind of like how Giovanni Vinci just lost in 4 to 5
Apollo
seconds.
ain't even hit a finishing move. Don't even know what Apollo finishing move is.
Technically, he did hit a finishing move. The infamous roll up.
The backwoods.
The behind the back. The up and under.
All he gonna do tomorrow is come out. I wasn't ready. I was trying to take my clothes off. Whatever.
And are you setting up a rivalry between them? Does he move on and take another roll up pin to somebody else? So if he lost to Apollo Crews last week, he gonna lose to Baron Corbin this week.
Probably.
Because initially I thought Legado was feuding with Apollo and Baron.
We're gonna call them the odd couple going forward.
So I just don't understand the point of that. But I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully they got something for him.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully, because it's reminded me of when that one girl came up and beat Natalia like 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row. What the girl name? She had the Guinness World Record for a minute.
The one that got released. What is her name? She not with WWE no more, y'all. She got released.
Not Anaya. Aaliyah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's giving me those vibes, but Apollo Crews does not need that.
He didn't. Like, if you're going to push a talent, why not push him? You give him vignettes. When you give somebody vignettes, when they give Veer vignettes on Raw, did Veer lose?
Nope.
He was built as a dominant force. Now, I'm not saying Giovanni Vinci is a dominant force, but you build him up to be the cool guy, to be this, to be that, and he loses in 4 to 5 seconds. I at least would have liked to see a match. If he would have lost a match, okay, cool. But we losing matches off of a roll-up, off of debuting on a different brand as your solo persona from NXT that we haven't seen since you were solo in NXT before you went back with Imperium when you got called up to the main roster. So it is what it is at this point.
You know what it's giving me right now? You remember when what the boy name is? Brodus Clay. This monster is coming to Raw. This monster is coming. The most dominant, blah, blah, blah. And then the Funk Master comes out.
The Funkasaurus.
The Funkasaurus. Yeah, the Funkasaurus.
Yeah, the Funkasaurus.
Now, don't get me wrong. I personally enjoyed the Funkasaurus. That joint had me hyped. Funk is on the road. That joint had me hyped. But it wasn't what we was expecting when he came out. Because it was just like what happened to Big Strong with Alberto Del Rio?
Nope.
This bad Ellen Palmer is dancing?
Yep. Somebody call my mama.
Look, I'm telling you.
Ernest the Cat Miller.
Wherever he at right now. Shout out.
Ernest the Cat Miller.
Ernest the Cat Miller.
Somebody call my mom. My dad still says that every now and then. Like for nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever happened to somebody call my mom? And I'm just like 4 wrestlers didn't have that thing. I don't know who you talking.
Well,
shoot, I want to say, what was his name back in the day? Flash Funk.
Cold
Scorpio.
He might have had something like it. It might not have said
something like it.
Mama.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody call my mama.
Well, after Giovanni Vinci was a flash in the past, we had a
flash in the paint.
A triple threat. A flash. Well, to me, he was in the past because
because it was last week. I'm with you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See what I did there? Kind of dad joke. You get it? Get it, Black? Get it? Let me stop. All right. So you have a triple threat with Kevin Owens, Austin Theory, and Grayson Waller. Obviously, we see an interaction in the hallway. We see how Kevin is, just looking at the hockey team's, I guess, success, reminiscing on when he was successful. And then we have Grayson Waller talking spit. Austin Theory talking spit. Kevin Owens starts talking spit. And he says, you want to talk all this spit? How about we get in the ring and we do it my way? You versus me. Triple threat. Let's see if you can really do it. Let's see if you can really put your money where your mouth is. And obviously, hey, they agreed to it. I think it actually was a great match. Great match. It really showed the way to divide these two. You create that long-term storytelling.
It's long-term for real.
Because I thought we were supposed to have been past Austin and Grayson Waller once they dropped the tag titles, but we're still going. I think where it's heading, I don't know what they're going to get out of it. Obviously, we're going to get possibly Austin Theory as a babyface, but when does it happen? I don't.
Bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you. God bless you, bud. But I don't know where out of all 3 of these, I see where 2 are going. I don't know where Kevin's going.
Kevin gonna stick where he at. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say he's floundering because he's obviously not on the low end of popularity. Every time his music hit, the crowd gonna pop. It's gonna be interesting what he do. Right. But you know what I'm saying? You can damn near do anything you want with. Is he gonna go after a secondary title? What are you on SmackDown?
Yeah, he's with LA Knight.
Yeah, you can see him chasing after LA Knight. The only thing I can't see him doing is running after the tag belts again.
No, he needs to stay away from the tag division very, very much for a while.
He can run after
maybe
LA
like a year.
A couple times, and then have a random feud like this one. Running back with Cody because he ran it back with Roman like 4 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kevin Owens gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? We can wonder, but we ain't gotta worry, is what I'm saying.
I don't even think we have to worry about that part.
He just signed a new one in like January or last January.
I don't know if that was a 1-year deal, if that was an extension because of his injuries.
Yeah, that's right.
But when it comes down to
I got me beat right there.
Contracts, I think with the new age of what WWE is doing, what TKO is doing, they're using leverage point. I want to leverage what I'm doing. I want to see how you perform, see your performance, see how you last throughout the last stages of your contract. And if you're getting put over, if you're doing what you need to supposed to do, hey, I can definitely offer you a big contract. I can definitely offer you something that's going to be long-term and substantial, and then make sure that you get paid. But I think, to me, the right thing to do is make Kevin Owens a WWE lifer for the rest of his life.
Right.
He doesn't. To me, he doesn't need to go anywhere else. I think he's done everything he needed to do, coming through the Indies, NXT, Raw, SmackDown, doing whatever. But I think since the stability, WWE's in a better place of, if he wanted to go on a 2 or 3 month break, he could. Shoot, he's still gonna get paid.
Exactly. Why not?
So I mean, I just think
You need to
kind
go
of like
home
how
and take
Shinsuke
that
doing.
tournament.
I love Shinsuke. Shinsuke just chilling, making money, and taking pictures.
And
Shinsuke ain't been used on TV since God knows how long. I can't even remember the last time I seen Shinsuke knock him
that
down.
joint had to been like March.
And honestly, if I'm being real, shoot, at the end of the day, if you don't got nobody else for Kevin Owens, put him in a feud with Shinsuke.
Hello. Before we end up seeing Shinsuke Kimura in AEW.
Nah, Shinsuke already said, he said he ride it. He love the money too much. He love being in Florida.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad.
He said he good. He said he chilling right where he at. He said I'm making
Man, dude ain't been on TV since April 22nd, 2024.
See, I was close. I said March.
God, dog. Hey, boy.
He lost to Sheamus during on Monday Night Raw.
Damn, boy, it's been a minute since April.
Yeah,
It's only been 5 months, but that's a lifetime in wrestling.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're just not seen at all.
That's a long time to be forgotten.
True that.
That's a long time to be forgotten.
He was forgotten when he was there, but anyway.
Yeah. But Kevin Owens came out on top, defeated Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Then we had the United States champion, LA Knight. Yeah. Come through. Made a little speech. Talk his little talk.
Let me talk to
Carmelo Hayes. Yeah, let me talk to you. Huh? You want to fight me? You want to come at me? You want to come at the champ? Well, guess what? If you're going to shoot, you bet not miss. And guess who came out? The guy who supposedly doesn't miss. The guy that is him, the Carmelo Hayes.
Barmelo Hayes.
Hey, but I would say this one thing. The way that they build up Carmelo, the way that they're building up Andrade, their feud has been literally the best feud that has no championship title attached to it. That has been the best singles feud. And I would say probably a real hot minute. Like you don't need a very in-depth story. It's just two guys that don't like each other, and they go out there and they give a banger after banger after banger after banger. And I'm not talking about Sheamus. I'm talking about Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. The fact that they talk their jargon, they talk they crap. LA Knight spitting his, Carmelo spitting his, and Andrade comes out and he talks his, even though you probably couldn't understand half the stuff that he was saying.
I sure enough couldn't.
And LA Knight was like, what? What? Huh? What? Thought it was Pat McAfee and Stone Cold Steve Austin out there.
Said which?
And next thing you know, they get to scrapping. Somebody start talking too much, and you know they got to scrapping, and that's how it happened.
Yeah. Bars.
So then what is that set up though?
You know what it's set up? Yeah. I was gonna say either Carmelo and Andrade fight one more time for a #1 contender or a 3-way.
So do you do that on a like tomorrow's SmackDown, or do you save that match for Bad Blood?
I mean, ain't nothing bad blood about it.
You think the title match should happen on SmackDown?
I can see it happening on SmackDown. Okay. But not bad blood. As you can see how these matches are being set up for Bad Blood is Bad Blood.
Yep.
If anything was Bad Blood, it would be Carmelo and Andrade in some sort of street fight or something like that.
And I think this is probably going to be. I think Bad Blood is not going to set up anything with Cody and the Bloodline. I doubt it, since we're getting the steel cage match tomorrow for the Universal Championship. Or excuse me, not the Universal, the undisputed WWE Championship. Since we're getting that tomorrow, we obviously will not see Cody on the card, but I know he will be in Atlanta.
I was
Ain't no
gonna say,
doubt
how
about
you
it.
know?
Of course
How
he's gonna
you
be
gonna
there.
be there?
He
He
has
live
to
up
be
the
there.
street.
He's probably gonna be the host. I would say he'll be the host of Bad Blood. Now,
That'd be
do
crazy.
you involve something with the bloodline? Of course.
You ain't got no choice.
You ain't got no choice. But if you giving free TV on the premiere, a steel cage match for the championship,
I mean, I
you pulling
understand
out
why
a
they
second
doing
match.
that.
Unless you do Jacob versus Cody Rhodes at Bad Blood.
Some foolishness gonna happen tomorrow that's gonna lead to a Bad Blood match. Bet money.
Something might come out of the cage match.
Let's see. Bet money.
Yep. And it might lead to it. Maybe that last minute. Right. And maybe
That's
that last minute setup.
Shenanigans and tomfoolery.
And then we get down to the main event.
You just like singing today, though.
Man, look, I'm feeling it, baby.
Go and take that to American Idol, man. Come on.
Nah,
you
man,
young enough.
They don't want me, bro. They don't want me. And then we get the Bloodline versus the Street Profits and DIY with their new theme song.
Hey,
another new one.
We get the Bloodline versus the Street Poverty.
Excuse me.
Versus DIY.
Versus DIY, do it yourself. People who need help doing it.
Yeah, they have a new theme song. This is their third try. Again.
I like the other one. Again. We are.
I liked it too. Everybody hated it. I liked it. And then with the street pitiful or
street poverty,
the street non-profits, they
that too.
They were up there doing this, and it wasn't the same like how it used to be. You know, some people was like,
no, the red cup of coins now.
Hey,
you always say it's for coins.
Spare change.
Yeah, that's funny.
Spare change.
Yeah, the red cup of coins now.
And the solo cup is for flip cup with them college children.
I would say I like the showcase. I like the showcase of you showing the bloodline being tangible. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa looked okay in this match.
He was in the match. I ain't seen him in the ring not one time.
He was in there. He wrestled against.
Stop lying.
It was against Montez and I think Dawkins.
Okay, the 2 seconds he was in the ring, I looked at a TikTok or something. I was looking at
that's mean. That is very unfair. That's very unfair.
Just saying, I looked at a TikTok.
Look, y'all can hate all y'all want. I think personally, Tonga Loa is better than Roman Reigns in the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun. The Beyond the Bell podcast. This was the last episode because he done ran us into the ground. We love y'all.
And I'm just joking. Because at the end of the day,
I knew you were.
We're back. The resurrection.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. Look,
the lines are open. The lines are open.
Bring that back.
Look, the caller lines are open. Please drop what you have to say.
Because the credits was getting ready to roll.
Hey, nah, but I mean, he moved pretty good in the ring. I think Montez showcased himself very well. Dawkins always showcased himself very well. DIY got in there. They showed their camaraderie. They showed their putting their differences to the side to help each other for a common cause. I would say the bloodline. They pissing me off. They pissing y'all off. We want the smoke. Let's get it. Overall, it was a good match. I don't personally always agree. Montez is taking too many pins.
Yeah.
He's taking way too many pins. And I'm like, all right, so what's next? Because I don't know where you go with the Street Profits after this. Like,
I just hope.
I mean, we keep saying it for every tag team we talk about it, but you know what's next? The split. I mean, they haven't teased it in like at least a year. But you remember when they was teasing it hard for a second, and then the whole regime change and all that.
Oh, with Karrion? No, this was recent with Karrion Kross. That's when Karrion Kross was still on SmackDown, and he was telling Montez, "Hey, you're the brains of the group." This when Bobby was still with WWE.
Oh, okay, it's coming back. Because I be sipping a lot. I don't remember a whole bunch of things.
I think what you had the historian.
So what?
I thought you were
I was saying that. I mean, with all the pins that he's taking, everything that's going on, I mean, eventually there has to be something at the end of this road. Because if
Cody
not,
Rhodes?
then what are we doing?
He's at a crossroads. Oh. Hey, listen.
Somebody
Catch
didn't
me at
find
your,
that funny.
I'm doing
Hey,
real
look.
good at hiding the laugh.
Mr. Gloomy
I want to laugh
Guns.
so bad.
Hey, catch me at your local comedy clubs. The
That
laugh
was-
house.
That was a real knee slap.
He has 3 shows this weekend.
Hey, I swear. Hey, they're all sellouts. The guy that's in the back and all the empty seats.
I'm gonna be there.
Oh, man.
Ooh,
Hey,
tomato. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, that is good. But nah, I mean, I think they have to do something quickly. They have to do something fast, especially when it comes to Montez. I mean, I love Doc, and I want to see Doc thrive, on his own as well, because I know he can definitely do it. He can move, he can groove, but I think the next question would be, what's your mic work like? Are you believable on the mic? Can I trust you to do this on and off on the mic? He can move in the ring all day, but I think it's like, what is next? And that's the biggest question. DIY. I don't know what's next for him either.
Hold on real quick. Before you move on to DIY, you know what I see for the Profits?
Spirit change.
Obviously the split. Montez will go on, but I see Doc going back to NXT and having a run.
I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Let him go over there and run that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get that what that belt is? The one over.
I wouldn't even mind Montez going back to NXT and just building up his singles showcase. I mean, I think the way the NXT is being booked by Sean, hey, I think it's thriving.
Come on,
yeah, because I think he'll get lost in the shuffle on the main roster.
Exactly. I don't necessarily want to see them split up and then them fight each other. Like, no, they can even have the amicable split. Like, hey, bruh, our time is up. You go be great. I'm gonna go be great. We'll see each other down the road. And then Doc going down there NXT the next week. Yep. Hey, who got that North American belt? Holla at your boy. And then, the future is what it is after that.
Now, I still don't know about Lucha Brothers. I don't even know the status on them, because obviously we heard about the contracts situation between AEW, the injuries and whatnot, saying that Tony probably was going to extend them. I doubt it, but even then, they're just iffy. I know majority of what everybody is saying around the wrestling world is that Motor City Machine Guns are supposed to be showing up at NXT very soon. Yeah, don't know how soon.
About that. No, they said as soon as the CW.
Okay, shoot, that's the way to open the CW.
Tweet I saw. Take it with a grain of salt. Out there in TV land.
It was from Meltzer.
I don't even know.
Hey, it was from somebody.
The way my Twitter be looking, it's amazing. I saw it.
And we're moving on to the next thing. Friday Night SmackDown, it ended with the Bloodline on top. Obviously, Jacob Fatu being the force that he is. That man's Samoan drops are deadly. I would not even want to take one of those.
No,
at all.
Me neither.
Ever.
Hey, look, between him and Umanga.
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 Umanga. You get mangled. That's what happens. You get mangled.
I seen one the other day where Umanga threw up that when they had the hot lesbians or whatever it was, threw that poor girl up and slammed her. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's when you talking about 3L. You talking about
Oh no, he was 3 minute warning then, right?
3 minute warning, yeah.
But it was still him. What was he called?
Yeah.
Jamal. Rosie and Jamal,
yeah.
R.I.P. Rosie.
I mean, I think overall SmackDown was pretty decent. It wasn't much to clamor for, but I think it was pretty darn good.
The SmackDown last week gave me that last day of school feel. Like they was there, they did stuff, but it's like, hey, we getting ready for the big jump next week.
Yep.
We finna act up next week.
Yep. So get ready for that.
Tomorrow finna be the first day of school, and they finna act up. They already acting up. It's gonna be 3 hours long. I ain't got this kind of time. I do, but
Well, guess what? You gonna have that kind of time for every Friday, because now SmackDown is 3 hours and Raw
forever.
is 2.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Look, they just switched the time. Raw went to 2 hours and SmackDown went to 3.
I thought it was just 3 hours for fun tomorrow. Lord have mercy.
I mean, at least it's on a Friday.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
You
start your week off with 3 hours on a Monday, man. That's hard.
No, I'm used to 3 hours on Monday now. I be falling asleep early on Friday.
Wait, what?
10:45, I'll be.
Look, I'm telling you, bro. Like I think it's good the way that they set it up and how they put everything up to go to the USA Network, because they about to start with a bang. And you know what's next? All Elite Wrestling presents All Out.
That's certainly what happened. It was all out.
I mean, but what did happen? I mean,
What did happen? Because I was at the Tennessee North Carolina State game, seeing Tennessee dog walk North Carolina State.
Did happen, ladies and gentlemen? Step into Mr. 211's office while I take you on a ride that was known as AEW All Out. I put this show into what I call the Mr. 211 Steelometer.
Oh, not the Steelometer. Oh.
Yeah, the Steelometer. You know how Dave Meltzer got his stars? Mr. 211 got his sips.
What did you just crack open?
You know what it was.
You know what it is.
Don't act like you don't know.
Don't act like you don't know something.
So let's go on with this card real quick, since I was the only one who watched it. You know what I'm saying? I had homework assignment from Carlito the Cannon, and I fulfilled it.
I peeped a little bit. Oh,
you did? Well, I was fighting against the streams. So, you know, there was some.
Me as well. I kept getting kicked off.
You're right. But I got to pull it up right here. Let's see. Where should I start? Let's start with the little grudge match here. Chris Statlander versus Willow Nightingale. First off, I love Willow Nightingale. Girl,
I do too.
No, hold on. You stay over there. Hold on. Willow Nightingale, please holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Richmond, Virginia, I be here. You know, I live alone, got my own spot, got a car, got a job. All right. And Chris Statlander had my twin brother, Big Stokely Hathaway, with her. Now, this was a cool match. Now, they did a whole bunch of spots that I was not ready for. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, these two women tore it up. It was one spot where Chris Statlander jumped off the jump. She did a flip while Willow was on the table, but Willow tried to get up and still got caught in the back of that dome. Straight to the floor. I was like, oh, that looked like it hurt. Why you got to do my girl? It was terrible. And then there was another spot where the girl, Chris Statlander, had dumped some tacks on the floor. She didn't get Willow, but Willow got her. She came off the rope, hit in the jump. She did a split on the tacks. I said, boy, whoo, that's the wrong place to have some tacks. All in all, Chris Statlander won the match, I believe. Don't quote me on that because, you know, I was sipping. But I believe she did. That match gets 2.5 sips.
Not 2.5 sips.
2.5 sips, bro. Sips.
Hey, sipping it up, ain't it?
That's how we do it. That I'm saying, you know, like the stars. It's my sips. And then we move on. What you said?
I think the street fight was all right. It was okay. I mean,
it was what it was.
It was a street fight. I mean,
don't forget about the part where Chris Statlander speared Willow off the jump into the table. That was crazy. I mean, AEW does that spot a whole lot because of the way they stage is set up.
Right.
But it still looked cool 90% of the time when they do.
Especially since the ladies are doing it. Like, a lot of ladies are not taking those spots, those high risk spots. You have certain ones that will, but AEW, the women are willing to take the risk. They're willing to take those tables, those chair shots, those thumbtack shots. I don't think I've seen anybody take thumbtacks in WWE since God knows how long. A woman. Right. So, I mean, overall, I think the street fight, the Chicago street fight, it was all right.
Would you agree with 2.5 sips?
I'll say 2 sips.
Okay. I can work with that. And then let's go on to the International Championship. International Champion Will Ospreay versus the Bastard Pack. This match was everything you thought it was going to be. High flying, all the flippy dippy tricky, all that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, all I got to say is flippy dippy tricky, and you know what I'm talking about. Obviously, Will Ospreay stayed on top as the International Champion with the, whatever you call that move. Sling blade, switchblade.
Switchblade.
That's what it's called, the switchblade. Hit him with that jump. And I'm like, how does nobody get a concussion behind it? Where is Dr. Amalu when you need it?
I know where to be found.
Do you know who that is?
Yes.
All right, you better know who it is. Because you know who played him in the movie, right? You didn't see the movie? Concussion? Will Smith? Tell the truth. No, whatever.
Yes, I seen who played him in the movie.
You didn't see the movie, whatever. I'm gonna get that one 3 sips. What you think?
I definitely give it 3 sips. I think 3 sips is reasonable. I think it was good. You know, Pac is always going to perform to a high level. He's going to perform to a high standard. I think, as always, Will Ospreay is going to bring the best out of somebody. Pac is always going to bring the best out of somebody. They're the way that they wrestle, the way that they communicate with each other in the ring, whether that's through moves or just through body language, bro, they can sell a match. They can put on a banging, hardcore match, and it'd be phenomenal. So I think from top to bottom, it was pretty damn good. I like how the story for Ricochet and Will, we already see how that's formulating, how that's coming together. But Pac is like, hey, man, get to the back of the line, bro. Like, you just got here.
Respect.
Like, you just got here.
Really disrespectfully.
Right. He said, bro, like, this ain't you, and then attack Will. But Will's going to bring it every time, and so was Pac. I mean, I think the right choice was made. Will got it. He did his thing.
Yeah, if he would have lost that belt, I'd have been mad because it was like he just got it back.
He just got it back.
Maxwell Freed.
So 3 sips it is.
3 sips.
Oh, that did not look right. No, did it? No, did it?
Now we're gonna go on over to the Continental Breakfast title. I mean, Continental.
Not the Continental Breakfast title. Lord.
Shout out to Jim Cornette. That's what Jim Cornette called it, the Continental Breakfast Championship. So we got Kikuchi Kakata.
Kikuchi.
Right? Say it for me. Kazuka. Say it. See? You can't. Whatever. Kikuchi Kakata. Mark Briscoe. Orange Cassidy and Kushida, whatever, the other one. Kanosuke Takeshita.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Pronunciate.
Kanosuke Kushida. Right?
Right.
All right. I'll never get Kikuchi right. Whatever. Now this one was fun. I like watching this one because I haven't seen too many of Kikuchi. What is his last name? Kakata. I haven't seen too many of his matches before he came to AEW, so he had not a lot to live up to in my eyes, but you know what I'm saying? I was just like, okay, let's see what the fuss is all about.
Right.
He's lived up to the fuss. Same goes for he said take a shit up. Hey, he put it phonetically though.
Look, take.
You know I can't say it.
Takashita.
Yeah. That sounds like something like Master Splinter would say. And but yeah, I was saying same goes for Mark Briscoe. I knew nothing of them boys before the other one passed away, Jamin.
Oh, you didn't know nothing about the Briscoe brothers?
Boy, them Briscoes.
I had heard of them, and I was.
What a time, bro! What a time!
I'd heard of them, and I was like, "Who these boys? What the boy name is? Briscoe. Briscoe.
Jay Briscoe?
No. The old one, the older one.
Jack, you talking about Daddy?
Jack and Jay Briscoe. Jack and.
Oh, you talking about Jack? Yeah, the Briscoe, the original Briscoe brothers.
Original Briscoe brother. I thought they was their sons.
No,
But then you know what I'm saying?
Because it's spelled differently.
Right.
Yeah.
Jaden had passed away, and I was like, okay, let me look him up a little bit because that was when they first got to AEW, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. But now I love Mark Briscoe. That boy is a fool.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
I was actually looking for him to win this match.
Really?
And it's so sad because if Jay never passed away, I still believe they wouldn't be in AEW because of the guy that at Warner Brothers, you know, they had an issue with what Jay said many years ago, which he's apologized about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
I did my
Man,
homework
just the
on it.
Briscoes in their prime, like they really ain't even in their prime because I mean, of course,
They was young.
unfortunate circumstances, but just being able to meet those guys, being able to, watch their matches, like seeing them live for the first time way back in like 2000 and what was that 2008 2009 for Ring of Honor, man, like bro, they something
I
else.
saw some of that.
I mean, I remember meeting him after a Ring of Honor match in Atlanta. Me and my homeboy, man, we were catching the Uber and they were too. Him and Shane Taylor. They were waiting on the Uber, man. We chopped it up with him for a couple of minutes.
That's cool. And but no, this match was cool too. You know what I'm saying? Fatal 4-Ways is a whole lot to look at every time you looking at a Fatal 4-Way match because everybody's all over the place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got Orange Cassidy trying to fly around and do his little deal. Blkout, say that man name. Coach K.
Who?
Takeshita. What is it?
Takeshita. I'll just say Takeshita. I'll go on that other stuff.
Yeah, he is one that I'm looking to be a star like sooner rather than later, but it seems like they holding him back almost.
I don't know why, because I mean he started hot as a baby face. He was hot as a baby face. I mean, real hot.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, once he went to the Don Callis family, it's like it fell off a little bit. And then
fell off and got lost in the Don Callis family. Don Callis family is too big. I think.
Well, they don't focus on anyone. They don't focus on any one person to bring that group to prominence.
Because like even with the only other family I can think of, the Bobby Heenan family, the main focus was Andre.
Yeah. And
then it was everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
that was it.
That
was it.
But overall, a good match. Kikuchi came out on top, keeping his Continental belt.
Kikuchi!
Right? I'm gonna give that one 3 sips too.
All right.
3 sips.
I give it 3 sips.
Now, what you give Willow on them? 2.5 sips?
I gave him 2.5.
Listen. Now, I will say this. I did see the highlights of that. I don't know, dog. They might need just for the women alone. Like I might. It was probably better. Personally, I think it was better than Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker's match.
Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. Where the hell was that?
Yeah, that's when they had that death match.
Oh.
Yeah.
When Britt had her. Hey, Britt had her her Becky Lynch moment.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how many sips would you give?
Oh, I would have gave them jokes about you. I probably would have took it all the way to the house by 4.
Okay.
Gee, he said 4 sips, cuz he tried to get drunk tonight.
I'm just saying. I mean, they really put on the show, man.
He said, "Bump the sipping. I'm drinking. I'm leaning."
Yeah.
But yeah, buddy.
You know what I'm saying? But all right, let's move it on. TBS champion Mercedes Sasha Banks Monet against Hikaru Shida.
Just say Shida.
Just say Shida.
Well, no, she had to eat his name out of all of it. I can say it. Hikaru Shida.
Shida, not Shua. Shida.
Whatever, I'll get it right one day. I drank water during that match.
I believe it.
I had you for a second. No, I generally don't like Mercedes Moné. She just doesn't do it for me. But this match was much better than her and Britt Baker.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say anybody carried anybody during this match. They worked off of each other very well. Yeah, she don't hit that.
Yeah, it's sloppy.
It's very sloppy.
She need to change it.
What's it called? The Monet Maker?
Man,
I don't care because it ain't making the money.
It's not. The bank statement was a much better move name. I'm just saying, I liked it out. But yeah, I mean, this was a solid match. It did what it was supposed to do, where it was on the card and everything. Nothing really too much to talk about aside from Mercedes messing up her own her own finishing. I'm gonna give this one 1.5 sips.
It might not need no sips, but go ahead.
I told you I drank water. Y'all thought I was crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like Steven said, that match was awful.
I'm gonna just give it that for what it was.
She definitely ain't putting out banger after banger after bangers, man.
No, like I don't like. Some people love Mercedes. That's fine. That's cool. Like who you like.
Shane.
Say it again. Say it again.
Shane.
Shane, not Shane. Definitely not Shane. All them. I mean, shout out to Shane.
Yeah.
He my boy.
Yeah, that's his girl. Yeah.
I'm talking about the CEO. Man, look, at the end of the day,
those chances built into the song.
I just truly don't think that she's putting out her best work as she says it is. She's saying AEW is where the best wrestle, but she's not wrestling the best.
Yeah.
She's not wrestling her best.
Yeah,
exactly. But she had much better matches against, you know what I'm saying, her other four horsewomen counterparts.
Her other constituents.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, just because she didn't do it for me doesn't mean I'm going to sit here and say she was bad. She wasn't. Right. You know what I'm saying? Sasha Banks is much better than Mercedes Moné. What her real name is? Mercedes Verano. Need to check her ego and going home.
CE, hell no.
Right?
Dang, that's tough.
Hey, Steven, put that on a t-shirt, bro.
Hey, Steven out here about to make money off of the pro wrestling tees, baby.
We get a cut. BTB get a 5% cut. You can have it.
Not a 5%. Look, 5%.
But that one got 1.5.
Zero sips for me.
Huh?
0 sips for me.
0 sips for Trick or Treat. What'd you say, Black?
Oh, 0.
All right. Well, it seems I just drank to drink during that match. All right, moving on to the tag team title match, AEW World Tag Team Champions, the EVPs, Mo and Joe Buck. Shout out to Matt from Black Wrestling. What their real names is? Nick and Matt Jackson.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, I want to say this on the air. I did not know that not only are these brothers not twins, they like 5 years apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what up, Claude? That's my boy Claude right there.
Oh, off of Life? Claude.
Yeah, we give him that all the time. Claude. Claude. But it's Mr. 211 in here. It's Mr. You see the name.
That's his stage. That's his personality name. He got an alter ego. You got to call him Mr. 211.
Exactly. But Mo and Joe Buck against the BBC. I mean what is it? The Blackpool Combat.
The BBC. Oh Lord Jesus.
See, yeah,
Jesus.
So easy
BCC, man. Good Lord.
Let's call them what it is. The Blackpool Combat Club.
This was brought to you by Smut Films.
hey, listen.
Don't be giving out your websites for free, dog.
Hey, look. Before.
I mean, I don't even know if that is one or not.
Hey, about to end up like Shannon Sharp on here, baby. You know,
oh man, no, let's not do no man. Let's not do no
live nowhere except for here. Man. I ain't
let's not do today. Let's not do man. Don't do man. Yeah. Let's not do.
No, hey, we did himself like that.
She did.
No, he did Michelle. Hey, we love you, Unc. Hey, shout out to Unc and Ocho on Nightcap. Look,
I heard that part. That was all I heard. Anyway.
Oh boy.
The Blackpool Combat Club consisting of Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli. I knew that Yuta and the other one wasn't going to win this match. I just knew it. Because they're the trios champion with Pat.
Right.
So my disdain for double champions was like, these bad melon farmers ain't going to win this match.
Not the melon.
And then, see, that's how I stopped myself from saying, MF.
The other, yeah.
Oh, shout out to Dusty Rhodes. But that's where I got it from. But I mean, while I don't like the Bucks at all, but the EVPs is just worse. It's just like they're trying to be bad, but they're bad at being bad. And so I'm just like, I know it's your job as a heel to make me not like you, but you're not good. That's why I don't like you. Not because you're a bad guy, but because you're bad at being a bad guy. Like what? How do you do that when you run the company? Get better.
They ain't running shit.
They ain't running nothing. EVP is a name. That's terrible. Anybody bought them shoes yet? Them Reeboks?
No.
Who the hell want them?
We're not.
Mean, you know what I'm saying? There was some rumbles in the streets here in Richmond that somebody might get. Not me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Who?
But who?
The
I
owl.
ain't say his name. I ain't got his consent. But I know him.
Oh,
okay.
Excuse me. All right.
He said he thought about it. He didn't get him, but he said he thought.
But he thought about it though.
Yeah, he did. It was like them Jones kind of cool.
That's going too far already.
I mean, I try to tell him, but he an AEW hardcore fan. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I am too, but I'm not buying them shoes.
Look, what you gonna put? You gonna put some firecrackers at the bottom, and you gonna super kick everybody that you walk by?
Look,
He might. He's done less. He's done more for less. And he'll tell you that himself.
All right.
Maybe we'll have him on the show one day.
Maybe one day.
But no, I'm gonna give that one because generally I enjoy tag team wrestling. I'm gonna give that one 2 sips. But it was rather predictable. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was going to happen, so I was just like, I wasn't overly excited about it. I was just like, oh, cool. The Bucks won. Of course they did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a half. I'm gonna give it a sip and a half.
Sip and a half.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say, Black?
I don't know. I ain't see it.
He said, "I'm gonna give it an imaginary sip."
I mean, I'm just going. Hey, I'm just listening to you. So hey, I give it a sip. Yeah.
I ain't mad at you. All right, hold on.
So I'm basing mine off how you presenting those matches.
Now, this one is the one I thought was going to be the match of the night.
If you're about to say MJF and Daniel Garcia, it's
because it told a good story coming up. You know what I'm saying? Because
did it?
While MJF is not my favorite, he's one of my favorites out of AEW. But now he's becoming wash, rinse, and repeat in the bad way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he come up like he did with Ospreay. He was like, "Oh, your one son ain't yours. The next one ain't gonna be yours." We know you gonna say that. And then he did the crack about Daniel Garcia's mom in the bed pleasuring dudes or something. And I was like, bruh, we know what you're gonna say. You gotta get a writer or something. You know what I'm saying? Get some comedy writer or one of those insult people, like how they do on the roast.
Yeah.
If MJF had like what's that? Jeff Ross? If he had Jeff Ross in his pocket, that man would be unstoppable.
Hey.
He would be unstoppable. But it was a good match, but they tried to what's the word I'm looking for? Like he put what's his face in the Daniel Garcia was in the sharpshooter. He tried to have that Stone Cold WrestleMania 13 moment.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't hitting because Stone Cold passed out. Daniel Garcia was just like, it was like somebody just cut him on the forehead and he just started bleeding. And he was trying to act like he'd been bleeding for 40 minutes. It wasn't hitting the same way.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? MJF can carry a match, he can carry a feud, he can carry a promo battle. But this one, it just wasn't hitting like it was supposed to.
Fell short.
Yeah,
this wasn't a feud that I think I would want it to have seen. I mean, it's something that it's something that you had to put together.
Turn on people all the time.
I think it was something that you just had to give MJF because other than that, you're probably just going to be putting MJF against anybody for right now.
But that's what he's going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Unless he end up going after some belt because he lost the belt and ain't even tried to come back after that yet. But
I doubt they're going to put MJF near any type of belt anytime soon.
Well, after the international belt, yeah, or the American belt, rather. Excuse me.
Yeah, unless he go after the tag team titles.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I said unless he go after tag team titles, but I doubt he'll do that because he already said that he'll never trust another soul.
Exactly. But I'm gonna give that one 2.5. 2.5.
I'm gonna give that a 1.5 sips.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 1 for the simple fact that, well, do you think that feud should have been built up just a little bit more before they had their match?
Yes,
they should have. I think it was very rushed
because it was built more off of Daniel Garcia not being on TV.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Because he beat him to death, and then he was gone for like a month.
Yeah, he did beat him to death.
All the other one.
Yeah, like I felt like it should have. Yeah,
and then this show was 2 weeks later, so they should have put a little bit more seasoning on that one.
Yeah, but I doubt you could have done that with like setting. I don't know how you would sprinkle it without stepping on the Will Ospreay MJF feud.
I mean, they did anyway because Daniel Garcia helped what's his face win the match, win the international belt.
Well, I'm talking about like as far as in between, like before the actual match, like weeks leading up to All In. Like, how would you have incorporated Daniel Garcia to keep him relevant in a sense, to where it didn't feel like it was a rushed rush feud or a rush match between those two.
Well, I mean, the way that the situation was set up, it was perfect, but at the wrong time.
Right.
That's the issue. It was perfect, but at the wrong time with All Out coming 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is something that should have happened at, many months before. Then he would have came back, maybe a month or two later. You still got All In,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And then build it up that way, but I mean, like I said, the execution was great, but the finish was, like I always say, man, $2 move, but or excuse me, $1 million move, but $2 finish.
It's a little shaky.
That was a $2 finish.
Shaky.
A little shaky. A little shaky.
Yeah.
And then we move on to number 1 of the double main event. AEW champion Bryan Danielson against the scapegoat Jack Perry. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't stop drinking for a lot. But I did for this one. I'm not a fan of this version of Jack Perry. It seems forced. He's doing too much. It's not an organic heel. It's based solely off of CM Punk choking him to death last year. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. This is not a shot at Jack Perry's skills because he's a talented wrestler. He knows what he's doing in that ring. I just do not like this character.
Would you rather have had Jungle Boy versus Bryan Danielson?
Nope.
No. You know what I'm saying? But okay, let me put it like this. I like the fact that Jack Perry has become an adult. But it's just like, you ever see West Side Story?
Yes.
Look at him as anybody's. The one that's trying too hard to be in the game. I mean, obviously that anybody's was a little girl, but you get what I'm saying. It's trying too hard to be a part of the cool thing. I'm just not feeling it.
I guess I would have to just disagree. I think character-wise, for him, he's just being the good asshole. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but he's just being the good asshole. Like, I don't want you to like me. I want you to know that I'm taking real glass and I'm shoving it straight up your ass.
Oh, okay.
I'm just being me to put me over. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want him any other way. Paul, ooh, my bad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Hey,
you don't want him any other way. Yeah.
Hey, my bad. Hey, no.
Whole game behind.
Hey, yo, man. Hey, like, hey, Cameron would have been like, hey, yo, my guy. Pause.
Yeah. What you doing, son?
Hey, what you doing, son? Hey, ain't no major pause on that. But nah, I think him being the way that he is perfect for the storyline. It's perfect for Bryan Danielson being the baby face on his retirement tour. I think it was a good matchup for him to have Jack Perry to push him to be in that realm for Jack just to kind of be himself. I think Jack putting out his best work right now.
I do not disagree. Like I said, I like the adult. It's like Jungle Boy grew up, but it's just like, hey, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? His whole personality is getting beat up last year.
Yep.
Look, man, the church bus for me takes me out every time.
The short bus, yeah.
The church bus, yeah.
The short bus, shouty.
That joke, it takes me out. Even last night.
I see one of those every morning on my way to work. Shout out GRTC.
And the fact that it's that old and smoke comes out of that joker when he take off, like it trips me out.
At least get a new bus, dog.
I must have damn right.
It's raggedy.
But Daniel Bryan obviously retained his. What I say?
Daniel Bryanson.
Bryan Danielson, sir.
What I say? I said Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryanson.
Bryan Danielson retained his AEW World Championship.
Still kicking his ass.
Mm-hmm. It is. No, y'all ain't even know. I was in the trenches this week. I ain't had no steals since Sunday. This is.
Give it up.
Oh,
give it up for Mr. 211.
No, don't give it up.
Okay. Don't give it up.
That wasn't a personal choice. That was just, dude, I was in the trenches.
This is what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got paid today. I said, let me get to this gas station.
Yeah.
But yeah. So they kind of is kicking my tail. Tolerance went down. Anyway. But then came the post-match celebration with all the BCC. Hey, whatever Black Top off that doggone microphone.
Sir. Sir, we gotta get right, sir. Get right.
Hey, look. I'm telling you, we still got his mind in the gutter, man.
Don't worry, that segment gonna be for you.
Hey, look, Shannon Sharp got you off the game, cuz. Get it together.
Don't do Onk like that. He did it to
How
himself.
many sips we giving it?
I'm gonna give the match 2 sips because I just wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
Black?
So, what say you?
I mean, it sounds like a 2.
Right. What do you think, Trigger?
Let's say it sounds like 2 sips in a huff.
2 sips in a huff. But then the post-match celebration. All the Blackpool Combat Club came out there. It was just like, oh, Bryan Danielson, you done won this match. You good, you cool. Yeah, let me get a hug real quick. Oh, Moxley, you my homeboy. And then Claudio,
man,
hit this
his boy
with a European
his
uppercut
boy,
from Austria.
But that was fitting though, because
was.
Danielson was the one that brought him in to AEW, so it was fitting for him to turn on Bryan.
And then they started to try to murk this man.
And look, Wheeler,
one thing on earth this man hates more than
Wheeler Yuta didn't know what was happening.
He's like, no, not my friend.
I know in aspects of professional wrestling, we're supposed to suspend our disbelief. But you mean to tell me that Pac ain't do nothing but hold this man in like the rock bottom jump and hold the rope, and Wheeler Yuta couldn't do nothing?
Yeah.
Is Pac that strong?
Yeah.
All
right.
He is.
I believe you, but I don't believe you.
Okay.
Well, believe it, brother.
You can't believe me and not believe me. Which one is it?
Well, let's say I understand that he is that strong, but Wheeler Yuta could have kicked him in the nether.
Hey, he could have, but he wasn't thinking about that. He just trying to reach out.
Like, my boy, oh my God.
He was trying to reach out, and then I think what's her name kicked him in the face. I can't even remember if she did or not.
I don't remember him being kicked in the face. I ain't gonna say he wasn't, but
I saw her kick somebody. Now, I did see that whole
thing.
thing. I saw that post celebration.
Yeah,
he didn't know what was happening, man. But the fact that
that man tail.
I mean, Claudio took him out. You know,
even Dave Bryson couldn't believe it. He was.
Yeah.
And then they tried to kill the man with the one thing he hates on this earth more than anything: plastic.
But let's go back to All In.
Let's go back.
I don't know if y'all really noticed, but they had the look then. Claudio did. If you go back to that match, or was it? I'm trying to think. When he won the championship and they came in there to celebrate with him, they somewhat had the look then.
Yeah.
And remember that when he came down there, I think who was it that they went against? Because he came down there to raise their hands or something, and Claudio kind of looked at him funny.
Sideways, yeah.
He looked at him sideways, like they were setting it up then. You know what I mean? So when you look back at it, because I even felt like, why are you looking at dude like that? But no, okay.
It's all for me.
You know,
basically, all I'm hearing is that Pac is the symbiote, Venom, and then infiltrated Peter Parker mind, which is the rest of the BCC. And it
good job. Proud of you.
You like that one?
Yeah, you said BCC.
Oh, I thought you was proud of the Spider-Man.
No. I mean, I feel you on what you're saying, though. I definitely agree. You know what I mean?
But the post-match beatdown gets a 3. A 3.
Yeah.
It gets more than the match?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
So what's the combined? What's the combined?
I didn't see them turning on Daniel Bryanson like that.
True. With Moxley in the ring, you should have.
Well, see, I knew something was off as soon as Moxley started showing up with Roger Strong wife. I was just like, what?
And I like her character.
Yeah.
I like this character more than anything she done before.
I do.
You know,
very lightweight.
But you know,
yeah, very lightweight.
Very lightweight. But I mean, I agree. I think total the match was mid, but the after action is what drove it, because some people saw it coming and some people didn't.
I did not. I was one of the people who did not.
Like Black said, if you peep what happened at All In, you may have kind of had speculation, but majority of everybody that watched All In was not expecting that to happen. I would say this, not that soon.
Yeah, not that soon. Yeah,
not that soon.
No, I wasn't looking for it at all. But now what I'm looking for is for Daniel Bryan to go through all of the BCC, go through them like Mortal Kombat style till we get to the final boss, which is Moxley. And Moxley probably going to be the one to put him down.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see Moxley putting him down.
Like he go through Claude. Well, he'll get through Nigel McGinn. Whatever.
No. We're not going. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Let's get to let's get to something else.
Flair. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Listen here.
He'll go through all of them. He gonna go through Claudio, Pac, and then
the main event.
Moxley.
The main event.
I have a tag match in there with Wheeler Yuta somewhere against two of them, but I think Moxley gonna be the one to put him down at the end.
Oh, Yeller.
Yep. And then everybody gonna be crying. Brie Bella gonna be out there, the little girl, the little boy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But we'll get to that.
We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Then we have the main event.
Exactly. And one of the craziest storylines I've seen in wrestling in a long time. We got the H word, Adam Page versus
Whose house?
Swerve's house.
In like a last man standing cage match. It's basically Hell in a Cell. This joint was crazy. And we done seen a lot of crazy stuff in the world of professional wrestling, but this joint then went not above and beyond, but it was just crazy in a different way. Like we done seen the staple guns before. We done seen kendo sticks. We done seen chair shots. Like where in the world? Like was Adam Page holding that syringe in his pocket the whole match?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think that was above and beyond because that shit was wild. I ain't gonna lie.
I've seen stuff like that in as you can see. Oh, no, wrong way. Oh, that way. Yeah. No, it's one of those ways. You see that belt back there. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa.
Is that Z?
Up, down? You'll figure it out. You got it.
There it is. That CZW Heavyweight Championship. I've seen plenty of those syringes going in people's mouths.
Like
literally.
You know where they got those syringes from?
No, I don't want to know. Man,
off the street, baby.
Medical? See?
Look, I would say out the trash bag, out the local
Chicago MD.
Look.
Chicago, what is it? Chicago Hope? What's
Chicago Hope? Yeah.
No, the new ones. The new ones.
It was a Chicago MD.
Chicago Fire, Chicago Med. Chicago Med.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where they got them from.
Yeah. But them cedar blocks.
Hey, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Listen.
Look, who taking that?
You. Not me.
No. Look, Trigger Trey Knight. Shit. Look, who taking that?
I ain't never seen no cinder block not break on wrestling. I was just like, oh my God, that's real.
Hey, them brothers is trooper. The chair shots, everything from top to bottom. Hey, bro.
Oh no, you'd have had to pay me an extra $1 million to take that syringe in my mouth.
Hey, facts.
He signed a new contract. There you go.
Oh yeah, he signed a new contract. Bought his childhood house.
Hey, well, guess what?
Crazy work.
Hey, they didn't leave him for the fairgrounds and the bingo halls.
But I mean, I understand what you're saying, but that feud, that's what it was meant.
That's what it was made for.
That's what it was made for.
I ain't gonna lie.
The wrong one got the syringe in the mouth because it ain't no way you gonna burn down my childhood house that I just.
But in the mouth.
I ain't gonna lie. That was the point I was getting ready to make. Shoot, you lucky you ain't bring a knife to the fight. Look, I thought they was gonna play some New Jack. Yeah, I thought somebody was gonna get stabbed.
Like, don't get me wrong, I have zero interest in buying the house that I grew up in. But if I did, and then the ops, as the children like to say, burned it down. Oh no.
Yeah. But that chair shot though.
Everything you love will burn. Till you get right by me. Everything you dream of gonna burn. Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg in The Color Purple.
Yeah.
Blkout said, yeah. Yeah, y'all wasn't ready for that, what?
Did it? I don't.
I
doubt
don't
it.
think so.
No.
Nah, hey,
But-
that deal was
hey.
done a long time ago.
Remember how that let's call it the snowblowing affair got
Look.
Big Morgan kicked off television.
You talking about NWA? That's what I'm about to talk about. That
Yeah.
NWA. I mean, it was everything. What you want? We want when we got blow, we got strippers,
We got
we got
weed.
hostels, we got
Look.
we got a whole the Bunny Ranch was in there.
Hey, look,
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
you want, we got it, baby. Look, this
That's
the
the funny
pack,
one.
I
baby.
think they had
This-
zombies and creatures. What else? It was some wild.
Look, this the pank, baby. Come on
Wild
down to the
Shizer
pank and
in
see
there.
Uncle Clifford, baby.
There was some wild
Take-
shizer in there. I mean, he
Pank
took
rule
us.
when
I
I'm a
mean,
45.
blow by blow. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
while it hasn't cost him anything yet, you might be on to something. What is
Hey,
it?
but that's what it is. When you got that much hatred towards somebody, look, you
Man,
don't even
look.
care, bro. Look, you don't even care, bro. At this
You
point,
know, I'd have
Hey,
been out
look.
there with the blick.
Oh, I remember them knees. Ooh, yeah.
hey, look, I'm coming out there with the blicky.
Hit
Hit
that
him with the
shin.
blicky,
Hey, hit that shin on that Joker.
Ooh-wee. Look, all you gotta do is
No,
sit
you
on
hit
your
that joint on the blacktop playing kickball in elementary school.
Man,
That's enough to
listen.
call your mama in tears.
I
Yeah.
think the match.
never come get me.
I think the match
Ah.
did what it needed to do. I truly think that it showed the hatred, and then as you see at the end when Hangman won, Hangman had that doubt in his mind, like, "Dang man, did I really do that to Swerve?"
Yeah. But that's another thing, the fallout for him. Not necessarily Swerve, but for him. Where does he go from there? Because we'll talk about that.
Hangman?
You know, we'll definitely talk about that when we get to the AEW segment on where it's taking him.
Slap nuts.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
But that match obviously gets the highest sips of the night. I give that one 4.5 sips.
All right. Damn. Okay.
No, it was
Right.
good. The story was great. The match, I mean, the syringe spot was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that was probably the worst thing of the match. Everything else was on brand like it was supposed to be. The intensity was there.
Yeah.
Like Swerve without the belt is a monster.
Hey,
With the belt, he was a
That
little
is
tank,
true.
I ain't gonna lie.
hey, I think he just cooked like that. Just like he just got a new contract. Bro, that money talk. What they say in New Jack City? That money talk. That
And that
BS running
you know
out.
what? And BS walks a marathon.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but I give it four sips. I'll do 4 sips.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm saying like I'm gonna go with 211 on that one.
4.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 211 on that one.
And
Just
ladies
because
and
the feud
gentlemen,
ended the way it needed to end for now. For now.
Yeah, for now. Oh, yeah.
For now.
But and then obviously we'll talk about it when we get up to AEW about the revenge tour for everybody who supported the brother.
but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is Mr. 211's recap of AEW All Out.
Carlino Cannon.
How many sips you giving,
How many
Jack?
sips you giving? You 4.5 sips. Yeah, I
He
mean,
gonna give it 2.5.
look, I'm telling you, he about to say, man, that match
give
was
it
about.
2.5.
I drink
man.
water.
Later down the
don't
line, he's gonna be champ again.
No, he'll be
doubt.
champ
Yeah,
again.
no
He'll be champ
I
again.
lightweight see Swerve, the face of the company.
Especially the way that he was talking about TK and how,
Yeah.
hey bro, like whatever you need to put me in, I'm gonna do it. And
I can see him as the face of the company, honestly. And I'm talking about like everybody, Ospreay, Okada,
MJF, all
yeah.
them, yeah.
And he needs to be the face because the MJF
Who is the face of the company?
There is no face.
It was Cody.
Yeah, that was your
Yeah.
face.
And your
And
face
then that
is
face
now
went over
another
there.
face.
If I had to pick somebody, it'd probably be MJF.
So technically, is Cody two-faced?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on a roll tonight, dog.
Slap the knee.
I am
Real
on
knee
a
slapper.
look. That was a
Kind of whack ass knee slap.
hey.
There you go.
You're done?
I'm done.
All right. Okay.
I'm done with the dad jokes. All right.
All right. Okay.
No, you ain't done with the dad jokes. You just done with that one.
Yeah, that one. Well,
But yeah,
Well,
that
enough
was
of
the
that.
Mr. 211 Sippometer. We'll do it again someday when the rest of these fools don't watch the show like they supposed to.
well, I was trying to watch it. I kept getting
I was
kicked
at.
off.
I was at.
Hey, I'll tell you this.
was at a game,
Was
sir.
you on Chrome? Was you on Chrome?
No, I was on Safari.
Yeah, use Chrome next time, bro.
Okay, bit.
I mean,
And then
you'll still get kicked off, but it won't be as often.
okay, I agree with 4 sips. You know, I have 4 sips. Better than blood and guts,
Okay.
but just for
All
sure
right.
4 or 5
That's
piece.
what's up.
I agree with that.
We wasn't too
Yeah,
far
Blood
off.
and Guts was
We
trash.
wasn't-
Yeah.
You know, you got to remember all my sips are influenced by actual sips.
All right.
So,
And all my life, I had to fight because we were in for a fight on Monday Night Raw. We had
mother loving bars. Funk Flex? No. He hit the slow jump. Am I the only person who knows that jump? Damn. Well.
You got to do better.
you got to do better.
Y'all
You got
ain't
to do
seen
better, bro.
But I think Monday Night Raw started off with a banger. The Wyatt 6 versus American Made.
Yeah, it was great. It was what it was supposed to be. I felt like this was it should be the end of this feud or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, definitely a feud. But you got it. Yeah, has to be the end. This is it. It has to be over with. Now, with that being said, where do you go next?
From my understanding, from what I've seen and heard, is that the chosen one may be chosen next.
Who the hell is the chosen one?
You know who?
Mr. Hunkatire.
Yeah.
Drew.
Who? Oh, Drew
McIntyre.
You said Hawkins. I was like, what?
I said Hunkatire.
Oh,
Well, we'll see. I mean, we'll see how that turns out.
But I got to give American Made this. They have done a great job with putting over the Wyatt 6. Like they have done the face-offs. They have done the matches from 1-on-1, 2-on-2, the interferences. Yeah. I think they truly showcased.
God bless you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. They truly showcased what they needed to put out there in a eight person street fight. The street fight, hey, it's one of the top ones on Raw this year. And I think they did an amazing job. So great job to the Wyatt 6. Hopefully the momentum continues to build for them. They continue to find their way. And we will see what is next for them.
I hope American Made comes out of this okay, though. Like, they're going to be all right, but I don't want them to be like the Job Squad.
I don't think they will. It just depends on who they go up against next. You cannot, and I mean, for the love of God, you cannot put them up against Alpha Academy. They need to stay.
Alpha Academy shouldn't even be called Alpha Academy no more. Oh, see, that's what I didn't want. That is what I did not want right there.
Yeah, well, especially we still got Brutus. Dang. Not the American Gladiator. Oh.
He said, "Why am I supposed
Nitro.
to
say Nitro and them?"
Look,
hold on, I'm singing at the repass.
Yeah, I hear you, Cannon. I mean, they taking L after L after L after L.
I mean, but
they've had slow burn L's. They ain't had that Giovanni L. They had slow burn L's.
But realistically, were we going to see the Wyatt 6 take a L?
No, you wasn't. But unfortunately, you had to put American Made in that position, and this is where it's going to lead them to.
Lead them down.
Well, I mean, they popped the cap.
Now, Chad Gable won't.
Yeah, they popped the cap.
But the tag team of what's the name then?
Because I don't, unless you put, but I don't know. You can't even do that. The Final Testament. You can't even do the Final Testament because it's heel on heel.
What the Final Testament? You talking about
Karen Carlson?
Man, they need to go away.
Well, I think Trips. Like, hey, I know I
Well,
may get a lot of flack for this, but I
Well,
really want Karrion Kross to succeed, bro.
that's okay.
bro.
Hey, don't let look, don't let your star cast fool you.
Look,
Don't let your fandom get the best of you, because that's what's happening right now. I know you want the best for him. I know he was a great guy and he was really nice to us and all that.
No,
stuff,
it's not even that. It's just
What is it?
I do like him as
That's
a
what.
performer. Now, if he was just that hard hitting performer that could
Yeah.
reel you
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
it would be good.
Yeah.
But
You want me to tell you something? Karrion Kross' character died a long time ago in NXT when Adam Cole gave him the business on the mic. That's when he died. He has not recovered since.
You know what they do to make Adam Cole look good? They bring them down.
Sorry, and he was the champion that got dealt with.
And
yeah. So there you go. All right, next.
Yeah, exactly. Blkout wins.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, I wasn't fickle, but I was looking for him to beat Gunther. I really was.
I felt like he should have got his lick back though. Still, but I'm still calling it.
Honestly, if you would have told me that Chad's, I guess this would be the final. Like, hey, if Chad gets American Made to be where they need to be, he'll get his shot. Chad Gable versus Braun Breaker would be good, but to me, I don't even see it. I don't even see it coming, because my thing is that peak that everybody wanted, that everybody truly wanted Chad to be champion, was before Sammy took his shot. But that's here nor there. I'm going to leave that at that and leave that the hell alone.
What's that tag team again? What's their name?
Final Testament?
No. American Made. Chad Gable. What's it?
The Creed.
Was it Brutus and what?
Oh, you talk about?
The Creeds.
The Creeds.
Yeah.
The Creed brothers.
They're never.
I said that like 3 times. I'm just saying.
Look, the way the tag team division is, they're not gonna get a shot at anything. Because first of all, Finn and them don't even defend the belts.
Yeah, really.
Look, and they were just gloating about that. They were just gloating about not defending the tag titles. They have zero.
That's why, I definitely agree with American Made is dead, man. Oh, I can see that.
I've said this, but I doubt Karrion wants to cut his hair off. But it's not about what you want; it's about what's going to put you over. That's what matters the most.
I agree.
I was going to ask though, to Carlito's point, when he had the shaved head and he had that entrance, was he a creature of the entrance? Because I love the entrance. I don't remember a single match he had.
Yeah. Well, I agree. I mean, Steven, I agree with you, but I just felt like that's what led to this. That Adam Cole promo. That's what led to him getting beat by Jeff Hardy.
And then you remember how
like you gotta lose.
Like, yeah, but I mean, yeah.
I mean,
I truly with the demolition mask and the spikes and whatnot.
I didn't too much care for that. I think when it came to Karrion, if you shave his head, you put him in a menacing, powerful role, and you give him the ball, he could definitely give you a meaningful program. I
don't know if the crowd. I don't know if he can get the get back though with the crowd.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Even though I do like Karrion Kross, I just don't think the crowd is gonna connect with him, because we are so far removed. And I think I literally just watched a reel on this the other day. Like when Karrion Kross came back against Roman, and oh my gosh, it's Karrion Kross and Scarlett. The time is still ticking, and we still have not gotten Karrion Kross versus Roman.
It hasn't at all.
Man,
so that ship has far sailed. Yeah, that his time to me in WWE, I don't know when it's going to end. I wouldn't want it then. I would really want him to get the ball rolling. But I mean, in a sense, I can see him doing what Swerve has done. He has taken the ball, ran with what he's been given. Has the fans been receptive of it? No, but he's doing what he's asked of. But
Swerve now or Swerve in WWE?
No, I'm talking about just Swerve as far as Swerve taking things that TK wants him to do, like
Oh.
whether that's being a small program, medium, or big size program. You know, I think that's just where he needs to go. I mean,
So he might not have been a slave to the entrance, but I mean, the entrance was top notch.
It's just about who you can deal with. I mean, who's behind you, who's doing the stories for you. Are you putting out ideas? Are your ideas getting accepted? And to me, I think Karen Cross is very creative, but everybody isn't into his creations. I think him being on social media, that's an awesome way for you to tell your stories, because now you're getting time on TV, plus you're getting time on your own social media accounts. You're stirring up the story. Even though people, I think people see his story, but with the whole thing of I'm foreseeing the future, I'm telling you the future. He's told us the future about Shinsuke. He's told us the future about AJ. He's told us the future about everything else. That's crazy.
Man, is AJ what? Is he hurt? Hold on, I'm going to this.
I can agree with that.
The Sid treatment, make him a true monster.
If you're gonna make him a monster, make him a monster. Don't put him in those matches where you know he's not mobile. He is very he's not mobile. He's very stiff in the ring. He doesn't have the best freedom of movement. He can give you a banger. He can hit you hard. He can hit you heavy, but that's what it needs to stick to. So, I mean, him all around, he can be something. It's about who gets behind him, which Final Testament, the Creed brothers, American Made, I don't see anybody taking those tag titles off the Judgment Day anytime soon, unless they decide to do Wyatt 6 versus the Judgment Day, but that's for another time. And then we get the announcement that it's going to be Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, which is going to be officially for WWE Bad Blood.
Bad Blood?
Yeah, I think she gets the belt off her this time.
I'm not so sure, and that's just not the hater in me talking.
You don't think what? You don't think?
I don't think Rhea's walking away with that belt.
I don't think so either. I think you keep Rhea far away from the title for right now, because I mean, it's really no because. I just think it's okay for Rhea not to have the title right now. She can do her work. She'll be the Terror Twins with Damian Priest, and they keep it pushing. But we understand. We've said it. Carlito Cannon said it, that we understand the Terror Twins are not going to last very long. I think eventually they will need to split, go their separate ways, do what they got to do, and go from there. So,
and that's really going to be it. Ain't much more to that story. And then the Judgment Day will die a slow death by 1,000 cuts, and everybody will just be really random entities for a while.
Yeah, street trash, it always dies. It whittles away.
And I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Rhea's not going to win at Bad Blood. Mm-hmm. Who knows what's going to happen? But I don't think she's winning. After that, somebody will come and hit her in her mouth real quick, and then she'll be off doing that. You know what I'm saying?
You already know who's coming back.
The 15-time women's champion, Charlotte.
Nope.
Oh, Jacqueline.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Oh, God, no.
Put him out. Can you put him out, Black?
No, I can't put him out.
You already know she's coming back with a video.
Paulito, find a way to put him out from the presidential rally.
Raquel Rodriguez. Okay.
Man, stop, man.
I don't want to see it either. Look, we got to get that undefined backup out of there.
It was defined when she was in NXT when she first started.
Well, it ain't defined no more.
She got that relationship dealing with Brock. Not Brock. What the boy name is? Braun Strowman. Are they still married, dude?
No, they are not.
They're not. I don't know. Don't know. Don't care.
I can see that. Give Liv a meaningful title run. Don't let it be so short lived. Rhea had the title for God knows how long. Yeah. Shut up.
That was another
knee stopper. But nah, I can agree with that. Raquel coming back as Liv Diesel.
Why?
And be a part of Street Trash in Judgment Day. Add a second female element to that. Her, Carlito.
For what? Carlito ain't nobody monster.
And not the canon.
No,
All right,
you going on that one. I would.
Nah, I mean, but as far as the Judgment Day pushing forward, then you have Finn Balor, Damian Priest, their face-off, them officially announcing their match for Bad Blood. We all knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it was. It wasn't nothing major until everybody started coming out and whooping tail, and next thing you know, Priest and Rhea and everybody, they get in the fight, they get knocked down. Priest getting his tail whooped in, mid-card event. Jey Uso came through. Because if I say main event, then I already know I'm gonna see purely ignorant Carlito Cannon come through with the main event in the question mark in the comments. So, Mr. Mid-card Jey Uso come through and get everything. But at the end of the day, it's predictable. We see what's coming. And he clears the ring and we go from there. Then we get the women's tag team champions, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
Can we skip that?
They retain over Unholy Union. We kind of figured it was going to happen. We're seeing this story unfold, soon to be turned, probably around Rumble time.
Soon to be.
On to the next thing. Then I think we got the news during that time that James Earl Jones passed away.
Lord Jesus, keep me.
And then we had the best of the best of the best of the best of the best.
Sir.
Bret freaking Hart.
Oh, jeez.
I thought you was going to.
You almost had me. You almost had me.
Because I was ready to hit it.
Bret Hart.
Look, see?
There he is.
Look, there he is. I told you.
Mid-card.
J. Ooh.
You gonna get it. You'll get it.
Nah, but I mean, Bret Hart obviously there to promote, give his Canada crowd a vibrant injection.
Yeah.
Promote Survivor Series War Games in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Ooh, when I heard the War Bigs going off, I was like, "Oh, Survivor Series, where's it at? Oh, Vancouver." Okay,
yeah.
Cool. All right, cool.
It got real cold, didn't it?
It got real cold, and then the Ring General Gunther came out, and bruh, I ain't gonna lie, I cackled hard.
Man, look,
I cackled hard.
I was dying laughing when my man said, "Yo, my favorite wrestler of all time
is Bill
Goldberg."
Goldberg.
Said, Jesus.
Hey, let me tell you about Bill Goldberg.
That crap was hilarious. Like, bro, like
it was.
And I know you can see it on Bret's face like this.
Yeah, he tried to kind of smile it out, but he really wanted to be like, "Man, F you and him."
No, he said he ended my career, and I am upset. You're playing with my emotions.
Well, he probably hates Gunther now, so it's like everything Gunther do is a 4 out of 10.
Man, listen.
And then it's like you used to be the best there was. You used to be the,
that was
the best there ever will be in the future is Gunther, obviously. But
oh yeah, Gunther's the man. Yeah, he's definitely the future. Definitely the future, man.
He looked so tired. Look, he was out there. It was a money grab. That's it. Hey, pull up the Raw. We need you to promote Survivor Series. All right, cool. And then you get talk junk too. And then next thing you know,
it was past his bedtime.
Canadian. Hey, what my man say? Where all my 60-year-old at? You know what I'm saying? What was that? What was it? Mike Epps?
Look, Mike.
It's past your bedtime.
Look, it's way past your bedtime. Look, he was ready to go to sleep standing up. Look, he retirement home. You needed to let
it go. That's what he said.
He was tired walking to the ring. Did you see him?
He said He was like, "It's past your bedtime, smelling like icy hot."
Exactly. Brett said, "Hold on, my back hurt. I need a
He
lidocaine
said,
patch."
"Brett smelling like icy hot."
Hey, bro,
Time to go to
swear.
bed.
And
Because
then
you seen
I
somebody comb his hair before he came out there. His hair was all wild on the
It
side.
was.
He had it slicked back by the time he
Get it
came to the
together.
red.
Natalia did it.
yeah, he was a little
Natty
upset.
did it.
You know, Mr. 211 favorite wrestler then came out. You know, Sammy freaking Zayn.
Man, boo. No, I ain't gonna boo. I ain't gonna boo Sammy like that.
Boo, man.
He came out and represented. You know what I'm saying, with
He
the
did.
brothers that unfortunately got killed.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it was the typical stop talking to the legend like that. Be respectful. You know,
Yeah.
this
He
is
is
what
my
it is.
hero. Shut up, Sanders.
Right. So I mean,
You know
it
who my
just
hero was when I was a kid? The Red Turbo Power.
mine was Master
Okay.
Splinter.
Did you say Master P?
No, Master Splinter.
Oh, Master Splinter.
This
Master
man
Shape?
said Master.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
How you do that there? How you do that there? All right, let me stop. All right. Then next we had Dominic Mysterio versus Dragon Lee. I said this multiple times. Dragon Lee has truly gone off the wayside. He was literally on fire for a while. They showcased him very well, and he's just taking the L. I mean, I don't know if they're setting him up to be the next Rey Mysterio or not, but we see.
Ain't no way.
We seen what happened to Sin Cara and Kalisto and all these other people.
Kalisto wasn't with Ray, was he?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No, but you know that
people who was like under Ray's wing and like ain't going nowhere.
they're trying to be these.
I think sometimes, man, sometimes being a single wrestler is your strength compared to being in a group.
Right.
And I think when they put him in a group, yeah, can he excel? Yeah, he can, but it ain't, once you in a group, it ain't always about you. So you can kind of get lost, you know what I mean, in the shuffle,
very easy
with being in that group. Now, instead of the focal point being on you and you alone,
right.
You know what I mean? It's on other things, which is the LWO. So who we looking at? Ray. We're looking at what's her name? I can't think. Selena.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's really their focal points of that group. That's just my opinion on that.
Joaquin and the other one, I mean, they cool, but
yeah, they cool.
They started off hot.
They're the backup dancers.
They can run off with them tag belts if they wanted to.
Yeah, they're the backup dancers though.
They are backup dancers.
True.
They are. But I mean, and then you had the whole Natalia, Zelina Vega, Lyra Valkyria.
I really didn't care about that at all. I don't care about pure. I don't know what that is. Chin up, chin down.
Pure fusion.
Whatever. I care less.
Hey, they'll be the women's tag team champions next.
I care less.
Yep.
About any of that.
Sonya Deville will be the next women's world champion later down the line.
That's the best name they could come up with, though.
I don't even know what that is. Ain't they named after the army tank or something? I don't know.
This man said army tank. Look, the UFC fighters, the Z fighters, the V fighters, or something. I don't know.
Anyway, next.
Drew McIntyre comes out and obviously gives his spiel and says, "I want CM Punk in Hell in a Cell with the Undertaker." Let me stop. All right.
Yeah, that's who's gonna show up.
Hey, it's what,
man? Yeah, okay.
We all knew it was coming. It was time.
We talked about it for a long time.
It was inevitable. Hell in a Cell is happening, which is going to be the main event. It's inevitable.
Oh, okay.
And ain't it happening on the first? Not the first, but the anniversary of the first Bad Blood Hell in a Cell match, October 5th.
If I'm not mistaken, the historian can look it up.
Do it.
I thought that was somebody horn.
I thought that was him humming. Was that him?
Yeah, that was him.
No.
Yeah, it was me. Yeah. The first, October 5th, 1997.
Look at the big brain on me.
Bad Blood in St. Louis, Missouri. Retro. That's retro town.
Look,
It's retro
retro. I said, but I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes. I mean,
Oh,
hopefully,
I think it's gonna be a phenomenal match.
You think it's gonna be a banger?
I think it's gonna go.
They're gonna go bananas up in that.
Hey, I think so. Now, they're probably not gonna go bat as crazy like Swerve and Paige did, but I mean, it's gonna have its moments.
I ain't gonna lie.
But
CM Punk,
you gotta be careful with CM Punk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta like hold his hand and make sure he doesn't get hit by nothing and break anything. He's a little fragile.
fragile
field. Don't do too much with him. You know what I'm saying?
The CM stands ass already made Punk.
And honestly, bro, I think the rest of Raw was all right. I mean, you got Rey Mysterio, Finn, obviously Rey won by DQ. Put him in the Boston Crab and didn't let go. Finn is being just a tyrant. He don't care, bro. Finn just friends on he's on demon time. And then obviously
literally
you had the number one contenders match for the Fatal 4-Way. Jey Uso, Pete Dunne, Braun Strowman, Ilya Dragunov.
The names off before you.
Bro, look, listen.
Hey, tell the people who won.
Tell them who won.
Yeah. Hey,
yeet.
Then after that, yeet. Tell him what he's not going to win.
The big one.
Oh Lord! Hey, look, he came in. Look, hey, look, he came in right on time as soon as we start talking about Jay.
I mean, y'all mentioned mid-card Jey Uso and your boy Carlito the Cannon. Say his name and he appears. I don't believe in Jey Uso.
Hey, you don't believe in it for real?
You know what? That's just a one clap. We just gonna. That's it. No, it's not that. It's not that I don't. It's not that I don't believe in him. It's just that I'm tired of believing in him. Like every time I'm like, oh, they.
Look at
yeah.
Like it is old now at this point. Like, hey man, I've been checking y'all out, bro. I'm sorry. Like I said, JPA had to go protect the VP. Big night for your boys.
Lady VP?
Yeah, Lady VP.
Oh,
yeah, she's an amazing speaker.
I believe.
Well,
she is.
I mean, when you the D8, man, like, bro, you gotta.
I mean, when you did, you got to know how to talk. And after she mollywopped old boy on stage Tuesday, I figured it would be good, but that's neither here nor there.
Politics, y'all.
Jay is unfortunately in that stretch now where you just won, you're the number one contender to the guy that is being built as the future. Okay, well, what's next?
Who's next?
That's legit. Who's next? No, yeah, that's because it's Jay.
Hey.
He don't show up. He's like Barry Bonds trying to get to or in the World Series. He don't show up.
Barry Bonds ain't got no ring.
Hey,
no.
He's like Aaron Judge.
Had 2 opportunities, retired because of the steroid stuff, and then the Giants won the ring like 2 years later.
Okay.
Yeah,
he wasn't on that 07 team. He retired.
No, he wasn't.
Terrible.
Crazy, because like if I was him, I would have came back for postseason. Like, no, I didn't contribute, but I still got one.
You're right.
Hey, look, you can't tell me I ain't got one because I got one.
Yeah. But like with Jay, I think the thing about Jay we understand it now is he's just a great tag team specialist. That's all he's ever gonna be. Because even once the bloodline story and stuff is finished, like you're gonna be like Bianca and Jay. You're gonna be synonymous with the bloodline or with Jimmy. Because I ain't gonna hold you. I may be the only one, but is anybody else ready for Jimmy to come back?
Yes. I'm so ready.
I'm ready for him to come back.
Be honest.
I'm ready for Jimmy to come back, but I mean, it's just like it goes to the disrespect of Jey Uso too, because it's like, bro, I understand it's not a bad blood caliber match.
It ain't.
but you're not even having your Intercontinental Championship match on a PLE.
Well, to be fair, AEW, if a Grand Slam has their international champion in a tag team title match, so to be fair,
He won. Yeah.
Ooh.
What are they called?
The Young Cucks.
No. You was talking about Will Ospreay and the other
Oh,
blonde.
I mean, they're the Don Callis family.
And Kyle Fletcher, yeah, they're the Don.
But don't they have their own name?
So
no, that's him and Mark Davis.
That's him and Davis.
The
And
Aussie Open.
Aussie Open. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't just call themselves the United Kingdom or something. But never mind, whatever. That makes sense.
I wonder if that's a New Japan thing. Only exclusive.
I mean, if I'm wrong about Jay, y'all tell me I'm wrong. I have no issue learning. I just, like I said, like you
That's the most passive aggressive way of saying, "Tell me I'm right."
Yeah. No, because like he so eloquently put it last week, Trigger Trey Night. What was the last main event match that Jey Uso won as a single? Well, not even as a singles, but the last main event match that he won
against Roman.
How long ago was that, bro? I wasn't even walking proper at that time. That's how long ago that was.
He was a little bow-legged.
Yeah, I was a little limp.
Little one-legged limp.
I was a little polo ting ting. Oh.
Don't talk about my people like that.
Okay, but I'm not here to interrupt. I'm here to survey. That's all.
Well, then Raw goes off. It ends with Jay and
no. We talk about this every week, but I can't get a 30-second overrun. Like Braun didn't even get to hold the belt up before it cut out.
Look.
No, they said 11 o'clock. Y'all off.
Look, they said, look, y'all taking too long. Hurry up. Up out of there.
Hey, they like
USA
y'all ain't gonna be here that long anyway.
He said he still has COVID. Get him off the screen.
Get by.
Look, they were like giving all they focus to smack that.
I was like,
hey, not only that, but now they're dropping you down to 2 hours.
Cut the check.
You don't get no overrun, and you cut down to 2 hours.
Yeah.
Cut the check.
And then we go to NXT.
And the Street Properties.
The NXT was all right.
They had flashes of brilliance on NXT though.
Hey, the Bloodline coming through regularly.
But did they win?
They did not.
They lost.
Thou shalt not besmirch the good name of Montez Ford doing the bookend and then the People's Moonsault.
Hey, that People's Moonsault.
That don't be calling my boys the street. What you call them?
The street non-profit, the street properties, the street non-profits, the street.
Hey,
the street sweepers.
Like ever since SummerSlam,
Jeff Jarrett cursed them. That was Jeff's last. That was Jeff's last appearance in WWE. He put a curse on the Profits that night and then walked away.
Ain't been right.
Slap nuts.
Did he hit anybody with a guitar?
Not that night.
Not that night.
That's what's wrong. He should have.
I remember he wanted to smash Elias with one.
Oh yeah. Yo, where is Elias?
He's somewhere being called Elijah.
He's doing his Shawn Michaels.
NWA, ain't he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even remember.
That was a hell of a match.
It was.
Fraxium and the street.
And Nathan Frazier.
Yeah. Yep. Fraxium.
It did what it was supposed to do.
Wasn't expecting it to open.
What?
Wasn't expecting it to open the show.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah.
But it was a hot open with the bloodline coming.
Yeah. It got people interested.
I've seen it a bunch, but I agree. This bloodline looks better without Solo.
Yeah.
Like that parking lot interaction and all, they look like a real threat when Solo's not around.
What the boy name is? Jacob Fatu threw that cone. Get the shit out of here.
Dog, like
yeah.
He looks
just an innocent bystanding cone, and it was just like, nope, you're in the wrong place.
That's Jacob we know.
That's the beyond the bell Jacob Fatu right there.
Yeah.
Just throwing it for nothing. It was a beautiful thing. And what the boy name is? We was talking about earlier. Yeah.
Sleep.
That one.
Oh, Tama.
Tongue. Ain't say now word. Did he?
Oh, wait for what?
Oh, go ahead, because I got to use the bathroom anyway. Kick me out.
Damn.
What?
Well, you know, look,
No, he put himself.
well, get the fuck on then.
Man, get out of here.
Julia had a nice debut. I hate that it was Chelsea Green.
Yeah. But at the same time, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Gotta serve up.
Trick, number 1 contender.
Yeah, I liked it. It made sense to me.
It was a good match too.
Because he had to really like.
No, go ahead, Black.
I was saying he really had to get his strikes back.
He did. I don't like that Pete was the one that hit the Russian leg sweep and was the one that didn't respond to the count, though. Like, that kind of was backward.
Yeah.
Like, to me. But, yeah, that didn't make sense.
And then, of course, we had, the debut of Hammerstone.
Dog. We had it spoiled for us, of course.
Which
but
I'm
tired of it.
I continue to not like that because it doesn't give us no surprise.
No, because like if we would have imagined if we wouldn't have known it was Hammerstone and we would have seen it, we would have been like,
what? Yeah.
Because him versus Oba, realistically, now the match did not go the way I thought the match should have went.
No, it didn't.
They didn't let him get his shit in at all. Like, that's not MLW Hammerstone.
No, it's not.
So
that's weird. But
at least it wasn't Moose.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was Moose. The internet influenced me. He wasn't gonna hire no black dude to come do nothing. They call us the police. I ain't get that vibe from Tony D.
They call the Italian. You haven't watched Godfather of Harlem. You gotta watch
Godfather of Harlem. That's my show.
So the Italians don't like us.
Well, yeah.
The Guineas. Look, the Guineas don't like the Moolies.
Yeah. No, what's his name? Vincent D'Onofrio. What's his name in the show? I can't remember. Chin.
Yeah.
Bump him, man.
No, I ain't gonna hold you though. I thought I had seen his best work as the Punisher and the Kingpin and the Punisher. Nah, he killed Godfather of Harlem. Because next season,
I wanted to fight.
The next season's about to debut, right?
I don't know. I just checked on it the other day because it showed up on my Hulu home screen.
Mm-hmm. Look, when you see that, you be like, wait.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a new episode.
No.
What?
Like when everybody shout out to Retro Champ, but he was like, when Heels popped up on Netflix, he was like, oh yeah, new season.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the same 2 seasons we did.
That don't drop Sunday. Y'all know what Sunday is?
What Sunday?
My birthday.
Oh. Yo, Steel's on me for your birthday, bro. I got you.
Yeah.
You're gonna pick up a Beyond the Bell
37. Lord have mercy.
Dang.
That's all right.
That's all right. You're not too far behind that guy over there.
No, that's all right. Every birthday is a blessing these days.
You know what, brother? It is, and we thankful to still continue to have you here, bro. For real.
Yeah, man.
Get the Miz on them real quick.
Jordan Grace.
I was a fan of the open challenge idea, but I don't know who I wanted to accept it. But I'm sorry, it wasn't Soul Ruka.
Well, so I look at both of those matches as should have been takeover PLE matches.
Okay.
Open challenge at the pay-per-view, Hammerstone and him. They could have gave them 17, 18 minutes and let them cook. I would have been fine with Soul Ruka and Jordan Grace at the PLE, especially with that finish. That way Soul Ruka does not lose. I'm fine with the finish. I thought the match was decent. TV match, so we don't really get to see all of either of their moves. But the Wendy Chu thing is dead.
Yeah. They probably should have capitalized on her when she was happy, Wendy.
When she was happy, Wendy Chu.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Because I was messing with that one hard, but
they should have capitalized.
Jesus.
Listen, man, running around in that building all night. Well, I'm tired. They should have capitalized on Tian Shay. That's what they should have capitalized on. But Vince that. You remember when Zion Quinn and them when they were doing the dark mysterious. When your boo boo was a part of them.
Yo boo boo.
When Mrs. Ellis was a part of them. They missed out on that, and then that Wendy. Like I said, Karen. Well, your girl just popped up in TNA tonight.
No way, really?
Yeah, she popped up in TNA. So,
wow.
I mean, she's actually doing a lot of indie.
Channel next week, I'll watch it.
She's doing a lot of indie work right now, actually. So shout out.
Yeah, she can do. I still follow her on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Even though we had to go our separate ways.
Oh, you tribalist! You left the woman because she ain't in WWE no more.
You left me.
Now you're trying to get Willow.
I'm trying to get Piper Niven.
Give me some up top.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Bumble.
I ain't mad at that. That's a lot of biscuits right there, boy.
Piper, bring it on home, please.
I mean, the way you looked in the camera just now.
Yeah, that's why.
I love you like I love you, baby. You know it's true.
You should never want to be with the man. Like, don't start singing it if you don't know it. Look at you.
That's all. That's all.
That's all.
I know the words. I'm gonna put it on after we done. I'm gonna sing all the love songs tonight.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, don't don't do it on camera. Hey, you didn't answer my question, bro. You said the Red Turbo Ranger. Which
yes.
One?
Theodore
one?
J. Jarvis Johnson, also known as TJ.
Is his middle name really Jarvis?
It's J. Jarvis. Theodore J. Jarvis Johnson.
Part of me is wanting to actually Google that.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not.
Bet $1.
I'm not. No, I don't have it because you sound confident. So I don't have it. I don't have it. Like, you sound confident in it, so I'm not even gonna rock with it.
Mm-hmm. He didn't put that one up there. That's why I ain't see it. I can't control
it. Okay. NXT was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny when Ava put up that tweet. Maybe it was later in the night or the next day.
My bloodline.
I wanted to be on the
I mean,
you just say something.
It.
I mean, it makes. I mean,
that's
y'all
it.
have to, bum rush my stuff.
Yeah.
All you had to do was say something.
I might would bum rush Ava stuff.
Okay. You can fight the Rock on your own.
I mean, when you that big, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm just going.
Pop. Anybody else want to limp?
Anybody else want to limp? Like, I'm not fighting Dwayne Johnson. That's my cousin.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not fighting that man.
You ain't my cousin. I ain't fighting nothing.
No, I'm not fighting that man.
I fight my own cousin before I fight the Rock.
That not for real. I didn't watch Dynamite, so I'm not even gonna lie to our #real fans tonight. I didn't watch Dynamite.
I watched Dynamite.
That's okay. I mean, I ain't watch all out, so
wasn't nothing popping for real.
What was the
let me tell you something, man. Look. This is the thing about Dynamite. Okay, the beginning, cool.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is this a segment? Go and give him the
No, not yet.
Bro, so, you ain't get the segment, and we 2 hours and 18 minutes into the broadcast.
I mean, look. Oh, you know what? Drop the segment. Let's go.
Yeah, go and give him the thing.
Let's go.
Wait. Go ahead. What, TJ?
Say, go and play his darn theme music. What's the song? Went up. It wasn't no real music right there. I had to
get it. What none.
We gotta add the sound effect.
So we ain't even gotta talk about.
Look, we gotta give him the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire thing.
Right?
Breaking news.
Or some news jump.
No, because that first, the first 5 questions on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, that theme used to go in.
Yeah.
It did.
And then they changed the music. And then
look, man, let's talk about it.
$32,000.
All right,
let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, run it back.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
That's gonna sound crazy on the audio only.
It is. Nah, that's gonna
Oh,
sound
man.
crazy. Okay,
It's
go
gonna sound
ahead.
like the intro to the.
But nah, man, real talk, man. Look, the beginning of it, Moxley, you know, pretty much putting his spill out there about the reason why he did what he did to Bryan Danielson,
Which was
basically like, hey, you know, I'm not trying to do it your way. You know, I want to go to war.
okay.
You know, he was basically, I want to go to war. That's why we had to take you out. Like, yeah, you know, you the best and all that, but nah, I'm not trying to go that route. You know what I'm saying? So after that, you know, the whole Darby Allin coming through. Yeah, okay. So, you know, we kind of getting that dynamic of, you know, he's been calling Darby Allin out for a minute or whatnot. You know, we finally get that. But what bothered me about
What
this
really
whole
grinded
ordeal
your
is
ears?
Darby Allin has a championship match at Grand Slam.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Please.
Yeah,
talk about it.
TNT Championship.
No,
No,
it's the heavyweight. It's for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Hold on.
no.
Hold on.
Listen to what he's gonna say.
So Moxley comes out there. Darby Allin finally calls Moxley to come out. Moxley comes out. So Darby Allin gives this whole spiel about, you know, when he was starting in the indies, you know, you got a lot of people that you think they were cool, but they not, you know, they could be bought, they could be this, they could be that or whatever. But he looked up to Moxley. That's who he rocked with. That's who he wanted to be like. That's cool. After he said all that, Moxley told him, you're not ready. Yeah, you got a championship match, but you're not ready. So I tell you what, give me your shot at Danielson. Darby turns around and says,
you see. Well, sorry. Let me turn the label around. Okay.
and the reason why he said that, because since I did what I did at All Out, he won't be wrestling that night. So give me your shot. Of course, Darby goes with it. Hey, all right, you're on. This is where the booking just goes completely
Haywire. Bulljack.
haywire. Next thing you know, Nigel McGuinness comes out here. In his hand, he has a contract to face who that's not supposed to be wrestling at Grand Slam? Bryan Danielson.
Daniel Bryanson. I'm sorry.
Grand Slam. I said, somebody didn't think this through. How do you sit here in the beginning of the show and say, by the way, Bryan Danielson will not be wrestling at Grand Slam. He will not be defending his heavyweight championship, so give me your spot. And then you turn around and try to give Nigel McGuinness the match against the guy that ain't supposed to be wrestling and defending his AEW World Heavyweight Championship.
So
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Regardless if they go through with it or not, it's the fact that you even just opened up your mouth
Like
to even
insulted my intelligence like that.
insulted my intelligence. Like I just forgot.
And don't nobody want to see Nigel McGuinness wrestle that bad. What was it, All In or All Out where he was at?
He was
all
in.
All
That was enough aura to last until next All In.
Now I know the reason behind it. We all know the reason behind it. It's the sale
What?
ticket. It's the sale ticket.
That's it.
That's all. But at the same time, it's like you're gonna allow that to just blow the whole spot up. Like basically what Moxley was saying, don't even have weight. You killed that spot. Like I don't understand why they continue to fumble creative decisions. It doesn't make sense. And I mean, definitely this one. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. The tag team, like even the tag team gauntlet match, that shouldn't never took place. I'm gonna tell you why, because every tag team that was out there is not relevant to me. FTR, you know they weren't gonna get the shot. The Outrunners, the Hulk Hogan lookalikes, they wasn't gonna get the shot.
They need to not be a team.
That's
Dante
the
Martin and
craziest
them.
team ever.
What's that?
The Hulk Hogans.
Yeah, the Outrunners. Yeah, the Hulk Hogan.
That's a wild tag team, bro.
And you know, Dante Martin and them wasn't gonna get a shot. The Acclaimed, you get tired of them getting shots.
You know it's halfway disrespectful.
And then you bring the grizzled vets, the grizzled young vets out there. They don't even make it to the ring.
Look, and they come messing up their finishers and
they don't even come to the ring. because FTR up there, they going at it with FTR, so they go to the back and have catering. So I mean, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like
every time I want to give them a chance,
Every
every time I want to give AEW a fair chance.
And Deion Sanders is not a head coach. So
Yeah.
With that being said,
You just said that for nothing.
no, I just wanted to because this is
What the
true.
boy name is? No, you know what's disrespectful? Ken what's that
Ken
like
Shamrock.
boy name? Ken
Ken Shamrock.
No.
No,
The one that hang out with Top Flight. Bronson Action. Can he Bronson Action?
Bronson,
Look, he had his one night.
Bronson. Don, you talking about Action Andretti?
Action Andretti.
Can he just be a part of Team Flight?
My man said Bronson Action.
Who am I thinking of? Who is Bronson?
Bronson Reed and Action.
Bronson Reed?
Action. No.
Action Jackson.
Put it down.
Who's the one that does Hook's theme song?
What?
Oh, Bronson. Action Bronson.
Action Bronson. Yeah.
That's who
like, I was like, sir.
Action Bronson. But no, can his little brother Action Andretti be a part of Team Flight, please?
Man,
I get tired of Team Flight and Action
Andretti. That man had his one moment, man. That was beating Chris Jericho.
I mean, but it's crazy because it's like, is that even like looking back at it, is that even a moment?
It's not.
But okay, anyway.
Ain't nothing come from it. You talking about when he beat Chris Jericho?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest here. Any person that Chris Jericho touches, they don't go nowhere.
Not in AEW, they
don't. That's what I'm talking about. They don't go nowhere.
Because I'm looking for big things from that black dude, Keith Black.
You won't. But
what's his name?
Brian Keith. You won't.
I'm messing up everybody's name. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
I said Keith Black.
Don't worry about it. We got you. We got you.
That episode of the Wayans brothers came on.
But that was it for AEW Dynamite.
Literally.
What?
There's nothing really else to talk about.
This has been a long week in wrestling. The craziest part about all this though is we still got a lot of booking and oh Jesus, bro, viewers went up to 10 real smooth. What's up? Shout out to the hashtag real fans though. We got a lot of wrestling left to be booked, written, and everything between now and Survivor Series. And what is it?
What? November
29th, 26th, something like that. What's the end of the year for AEW? Is it World's End? Is it World's End?
I have no idea.
I want to say World's End.
We got a lot. Like we still
got Wrestle Dream coming up,
which I feel like is a really cool name for a pay-per-view, but I don't care about it.
That's a pay-per-view?
The pay-per-view
Wrestle
is going to do what they do.
Oh, I thought it was one of those, what's the word I'm looking for?
Special edition.
You're right. Exaggerated.
I feel like they've stopped doing. They don't do it as frequently as they used to.
Oh yeah, because it used to be Fighter Fest, Winter Fest, Thanksgiving Fest.
Yeah,
it's just the fests.
Just a lot of fests.
Kids coming home from college.
Winter is coming. Yeah.
Winter is coming.
Yeah.
Summer Fest.
Fire Fest.
All right, Mike Adamley.
That wasn't Mike Adamley. That was Jeremy Piven.
Was that Jeremy Piven?
It was Jeremy Piven.
I thought Mike Adamley said it too. He said Jeff Harvey at Summer.
No, that was a pay-per-view, but it wasn't SummerSlam.
What was it? I gotta go look now.
Harvey. Mike Adamley was a beast. Mike Adamley, if you out there, please
Mike Adamley is a beast in American Gladiator. No. So you can talk to him?
Yep.
Right, so I can talk to him.
We will give you the one-on-one interview for that one.
Exactly. Yes. Mike Adamley, wherever you at, you was the second best GM in my opinion. Please come on the Beyond the Bell podcast. Holla at you.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. He was getting out of hand.
Like he was getting mad out of hand just now, right?
Yeah, he was getting out of hand. You gotta go, dog. Like, get out of here.
Oh man, I'm crying, bro.
Y'all gonna let me be great?
We did.
You did.
You failed.
Shout out to Joe Tessitore. Second week showed improvement.
I thought you said Cacciatore.
Not the chicken cacciatore.
Oh,
Joe Tessitore. The second week showed much improvement. I'm happy for him. I hope that leads into much progression.
Get over that lull, though.
So it's crazy because I like his excitement when something happens more than I like Pat's.
I mean, yeah, his excitement sounds cool, but I'm talking about when he gets to the middle of the show and he just like
He just
talks
seductively and just It's a boxing thing. That's like his rounds 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, that's where
like
his background is boxing.
Yeah. He's
I didn't know who he was before.
Oh yeah, he's the voice of boxing. Like he is between him and I'm a boxer and I'm about to be upset that I can't remember my name. Morrow's combat sports in general.
He sounds like Morrow a little bit.
He do. A little bit. And I think that may be why I'm showing favoritism to him because y'all know Morrow's my guy.
I wish he wasn't. I really wish he wasn't.
I mean, but he is. You like Mike Adamle.
Huh?
You like Mike Adamle. Like, and
I mean, Blkout my goat. I'm not going to sit there and be like, no, I don't. What you talking about? No, Mike is my guy. And they made him general manager. It was beautiful. Mauro Ronaldo wasn't no doggone general manager.
Black, what's my guy name? That Floyd said if you was, he was like, if I was 10 years young, I'd kick your ass.
You talking about Larry Merchant?
Larry Merchant, man. Floyd was like, you won't do shit.
Larry Merchant Floyd gonna knock him loose.
Yeah. Well, so is Joe. To me, boxing is Joe and Larry. Like those are the two names that I find synonymous with like championship boxing.
Not Jim Langley.
That and
I like Jim. And you know what? And I like Jim. And I'm not. So Jim reminds me, but he's like Showtime.
See, when I was young, not Joe. Jim Langley was on HBO when HBO was just a terrestrial channel.
I'm sorry, HBO boxing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And to a degree,
HBO boxing, he was crying.
And to a degree, Max Kellerman.
I like Max Kellerman.
I like Max. I like Max when it comes to boxing.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. ran him off TV.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
no, Sports Nation, him, Marcellus Wiley, and not that Michelle, but Michelle Beadle.
Not that.
Yeah, I know you're talking about not that Michelle, but yeah.
Look, she came out and said it was not me.
Yeah, it was not me.
No, hey,
we think you rock with the chocolate. Like we know it wasn't you. That was your time to try and come and slide.
It's like I told Mike early.
He is a gator.
Dog hollow on that one because she was too loud too quickly. She was like, "It wasn't me."
Yeah, no. Black Twitter has found her already. They found her within the hour. They found.
I saw it yesterday.
Yeah, they found a Shelly.
And I'm not mad at Shannon Sharp at all.
Transitioning to sports real quick, we gonna end it on a sour noted segment. Tyreek Hill.
Mm-hmm.
That was an unfortunate event, and it still highlights that there is still much work and progress to be done between police and civilian interaction. But on that note, when you get pulled over, roll your window down, get them up your license, and let's just get on about our night and everybody get home safe. Talk all that you want to after you're driving off safely.
Right. Because that's all I do. As soon as I drive off,
you motherfucker, you want. But the whole don't knock on my window like that. Don't knock on my window like that. Just hurry up and give me my ticket so I can go. Sir, you just openly admitted a crime. There's 3 things I've always been told. Don't be disrespectful. Don't admit to anything, and don't reach. Those are the 3 things you know when you get pulled over. And then you gonna roll your window down, and then roll the window back up. And then afterwards, the post comment is, well, if I wasn't Tyreek Hill, what would have happened? You know you're Tyreek Hill. That's why you did it.
Yeah.
Because I would have got shot. Rolling my window back up. He's got a gun.
Come out the car, please. They'd have been yanking at the door.
What? They would have jaws of life my door to get me. They would have shot those out.
Yeah.
All the pieces.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy work that celebrities, I don't want to say celebrities feel like they're above the law, but let's just be honest and let's call a spade a spade. Out of the three of us, and even the other brother who's not here right now, who's a law enforcement officer, we're not doing what he did.
No.
You know, and we would have got yanked out the car for less, handcuffed for less. Like Uncle Shay said, and I'm going to end my point on it. My job when I get pulled over is to get him to my car, back to his car, and on the road as fast as possible.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Bro, that 24 in the middle of the wings is hard.
It's hard.
It's hard. Like,
that reminds me of the little girl from Abbott Elementary. Oh Lord.
Hey, let me see. Hold on. Can I get it lined up? Yeah, that's hard right there. You know what I'm saying? That's hard, B. You know, I got the mamba with me and I got my granddad with me, bro. But everybody, do your job when you get pulled over. Make it home safely, please. That's all. And we're speaking to all minorities: Asian, Indian, African American, Latino, even Caucasian. Talk all the whole I know my rights. You can do, if you know that, you can fight and do all of that in court after you make it home safely. I'm not saying it was justified. There was definitely abuse of authority. There was definitely what's it called when they're aggressive policing? Police brutality. There was all of that is true. But it only escalated to that point because don't knock on my window like that, man. Don't knock on my window. And then you start cussing them out. And you already know that this is a sensitive subject, but you already know we are in a very sensitive climate right now.
Man, very sensitive.
Bro, why was they outside the VP rally with Trump flags?
The thing about it to me is like, I hate it when it's said, but it's just like if you just comply, there won't be a problem because it has a negative connotation. It has a connotation of the R word that ends in isism.
Mm-hmm. It does.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it applies. It's just like what I'm saying. Just like we was talking about off air the other night. I've never been told to step out of the car. You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, you know why I pulled you over? No. Why? Oh, you was going, 38 in a 25. Word? All right, what you need?
What you need?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn, I look tired. I am tired.
Yeah.
You ever looked at yourself and be like,
yeah.
But it's crazy because I'm not sleepy, but my body is tired. But T, you are absolutely right. Like, what do you need from me for me to make it home?
Right, exactly. You want me to sign what? Not an admission of guilt? Fine. All
right, there we go. I'm coming to court with my lawyer. We're gonna fight this ticket together and we're gonna get it dismissed.
Sometimes you don't even need to fight it.
Sometimes you don't even need to fight it. Sometimes. And this time, when you roll the window down and say, just give me my ticket, you knew what you was doing, bro. Right. You know what you had already done. You knew what was gonna happen. Like just let's just come on.
Exactly. Like you caught me slipping. I live close to a high school. So you know that's 25.
So you know better. Better.
But somebody was going slow that morning, so I was like, they said, Miss Ellis, she was going 51.
That's all it took.
Sorry.
I mean, bro, I got a ticket for illegally passing on the right. I thought, never mind. We don't talk about that. I got it dismissed, so that's all that matters. But seriously though, like in the sports realm, we just have to look at that kind of stuff because it is definitely something that
he could have done better.
He could have done better. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything in terms of
who was right, who was wrong.
Who was right or wrong. Nothing. I'm just saying
it wouldn't have got where it was.
That's all. Like I
mean,
he
didn't go on to egg people on with the celebration. I'm not saying he was wrong.
Yeah.
But it was just like, bro.
He knew what he was doing. Because
that reminds me of John Morant when he got caught with the blicky and then he was out the jump.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, they already think of you a certain way.
Yep.
Now you just giving them ammo.
Nah,
I ain't seen the sense.
that's factuals. So, but that's it, man. Blkout Jones, go ahead and let people know where to find you at, brother, man.
I mean, you know, you can find me on Instagram at Blkout_Jones, as you see in front of you right now. You can also find me on Facebook, Blkout Jones. But that X, that Twitter, yeah, that Joker Driver 514, yeah, you can find me there too.
Hard name, bro. That's a hard name. Man of Steel, Mr. 211, Mr. 80% alcohol content in his blood. Let him know where to find you at.
Is it 80% now? Because you wasn't here. I ain't had no sip before tonight since Sunday.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
So, you know.
See, you can't be doing stuff like that because it throws the universe out of whack. Like, you know, we got to realize the broom standing up is what led to COVID. Like when you start breaking universal events.
Hey, look, my bills wasn't working with me. I was in the trenches for a second. I had to be sober for a few days. But we back on track.
No, that is where can they find you at, bro? Like the fact that you just said that man said I was sober for a few days, but now we back on track.
We back on track.
We back on the wagon. We fell off, but we back on. At Man of Steel _BTB. If you find me on Facebook,
I ain't even do the with you because I'm back on the wagon. What wagon is that? But man, anyway, y'all already know Carlito Cannon on IG. Carlito underscore Cannon. The underscore Cannon on X.
You right there on the wagon with me.
Bro. I mean, listen.
No, he don't know. He on the sleepy wagon.
Mm-hmm.
That's just as bad.
Bro, man, I understand. Somebody had a day off since like the 16th of last month.
That's crazy.
Because you were down here, right?
Yeah. No. She after she left y'all, she came to Greensboro.
Oh, okay.
Coliseum packed. I mean, packed. Like Revolution packed.
Oh,
yeah. Like
packed, also, but because we ain't gonna see y'all before next week. Remember, my birthday is Sunday, September 15th. Shout out your boy. You ain't gotta send me number. Just shout out your boy.
Nah, send my man $3. Let him get a steal on you. You know, you know what? We here beyond Bell. I am making a pledge. We will match dollar for dollar fan donations for the Get TJ, aka Mr. 211 Steel Reserve Fund. Up to $10. Up to $10.
Word.
Cause people will go crazy and start sending money. Like,
oh, really?
like, you know, like the push-up challenge. Oh, well, I'll do 10 push-ups for every like. Your post will never get 20 likes. Now you got 476 likes.
Exactly.
You know
y'all send $10, they gonna give me $10. And then I got like 18 Steel Reserve. So
exactly.
We could.
So, you know, we here Beyond the Bell will match any Mr. 211 birthday bash collection plate donations.
The big 37, baby.
_BTB podcast _ on X, Beyond the Bell podcast on Twitch, TikTok, IG, Facebook. BeyondTheBellPodcast.com will be back up and running very soon. Our turnbuckle topics will be up there. Your opportunity to start ordering merch will be up there. I'll be here on time next week. I had to think about it. Look, you know, you can't. I'll be here on time next week. I won't be busy securing the Vice President of the United States of America. Hopefully, our next future president. Because we keep the politics out of it. Look, go ahead, Black. Go ahead and come out. We keep the politics out of it, but don't go the other way. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say it on camera, but don't go the other way, please, because Project 2025 is wild. Okay, I'm done talking politics now. You know, before we get Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson on here. His opponent was
Bernie Jenkins look on.
His opponent was there tonight. Boy, they be talking cash.
Look, let us know off camera.
Look, and then Roy popped out and showed. I was like, oh,
cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show.
Certified Boogeyman. I'm the one to up the score with him. But nah,
That's the newest song I know.
bro, go check out LL Cool J and Eminem.
I'm sorry, what? Who? LL Cool J?
LL dropped
My
the new
third
song.
favorite rapper?
He
And
did. He
that,
dropped the album.
and
He
LL
dropped the
went.
whole album?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he dropped the whole album. I just
Yeah.
heard the song. I just watched the
He
video.
dropped the whole album last Friday.
I just heard the song with him and Marshall, and he snapped.
Yeah.
LL went crazy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo,
See
well,
this
all right.
weekend.
I got my playlist for tomorrow. The LL
Right?
Cool J album in
That's
2024.
my third favorite, bruh.
Who's your
Will
second
J.
favorite?
2024.
Will Smith. I mean, LL Cool J album in 2024. Wait, who's your second favorite rapper, T?
Jay-Z. Yeah, you didn't see that coming, did you?
Not at all.
Yeah.
I didn't.
We gonna have to explore that next episode.
Okay.
Because that's a big, like, Will Smith, Jay-Z, LL.
Yeah,
Like
LL.
I can see, I see the across, but wow, okay. Y'all already know, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Look, we got 13 with us right now for some reason or another. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Like, follow, share, and subscribe.
Please do.
Y'all already know. We
Comment.
are officially 250 followers away from 1,000 on Twitter.
Hey.
Let's get them numbers up, y'all.
Hey.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Come rock with your boys. We your favorite podcast. Come join your favorite co-host weekly every week.
Podcast favorite podcast.
It is. We are. Like I said, like we said on the description, that intro we got, a lot of cats didn't have that intro before we had one. Just saying. They used to just come on and talk.
Let them know.
Just saying. Often imitated, never duplicated. We Beyond the Bell podcast. Come catch us next Thursday night, 6:30, 6:45. Same BTB time, same BTB channel. Blkout Jones, can I get one from you, bro?
Yeet.
Yeet.
Oh. AD, run the replay back. We ran over tonight like crazy. I wasn't here for the
like
first
stuff.
over like Rover. I wasn't here for the first 2 hours, and then I came in, so.
But Donnie, always love, girl.
Always love. # real fan support. We love y'all. We support y'all, man. The same way y'all support us. We appreciate it. We already gave y'all that view. We already gave. Did you say go to sleep?
Yeah. Black, you got rid of the microphone already.
Shout out to the Gifted When Yaya's shirt, bro. That's a hard shirt to rock. That's hard right there. It's all love. It's all love, D. Oh, shout out. See, and that's how much we love our real fans, man. We got, we give it to y'all like that. Catch y'all next week. Hopefully wrestling is better next week. SmackDown has been mid.
SmackDown is going to be 3 hours from now on, which upsets me.
At least, like I said, at least it's on a Friday night.
I mean, that don't help me none, bro, because I'm actually off, so now I gotta watch it. Man. What's the score of the game? Anybody watching the game?
24-7.
I'll go figure. I seen that. I'm glad I didn't waste no money on no prize picks.
Just prep. We'll talk off here.
We'll talk offline. Were you about to ask me a question about crack?
No, about prize picks.
Oh, okay. It sounded like you said it's crack, and it stopped. Like
I started to say like crack or something like that because I'm drunk.
Okay. My dad was a crackhead, but I don't know about crack, so it wasn't a crack baby though. Thank you, Jesus.
My daddy might have been back there with whoever you know.
Yeah. My dad was a crackhead, but I wasn't a crack baby.
Mine too.
Good thing. That's a good thing.
They was back there together.
Oh they was buying dope together. Give me one for the road too.
You already know, Al.
Hey man, we'll catch y'all next week. We out.
See ya.